Hey, what's up, team? Good morning. Hope y'all are well today. Yeah, I'm waking up a little bit late this morning just on the account of I'm not home. But yeah, in stocks, we got ANPC gapping up some. This is probably my favorite. You can see ANPC is gapping up to 604 right now. Good volume, good gap up, probably a lower float. So we're looking at ANPC. We also have USWS here gapping up from 95 cents to 116 cents. Not our favorite, but it's still gapping up some. So we're watching that. We got DPW, same type of thing here, gapping up from 235 to 270s. Not a low float stock, but we're watching it anyway. We got TLC, we have EDU, we have EYEG. You know, we got a little bit of things gapping up and moving some, but it's a slower day. The big name one that's moving is AMC. This one went crazy yesterday. Huge rip. I'm actually finally green in this one. So, hey, we're watching it for sure today. I know I'm late, guys. I'm sorry. Can y'all hear me? What's the sound like? Sound good? Everything good? Volume good? Let me get my coffee in. I need my coffee. Coffee tastes good. Like, here's AMC though, and surprising enough, AMC is up to 1375. So we're gonna see how starting the stream this late does. If this is better, then I'm gonna starting the stream later. It's just gonna depend on how we do today. I see ONTX. That's kind of on the scans. And I know we have like OBLN gapping up, and this one's on our watch list too, just because it's gapping up. It ran some yesterday. It actually moved pretty well yesterday. Yesterday being a pretty solid green day. We didn't have any. I don't think we had much losing day or losing trades yesterday. We might have had one. Dude, and something is up with my YouTube. I might need to like update Chrome or something. What's up, Pawn? What's up? What's up, Kyle? Hey. Yeah. Yeah, I don't ever want to get a real job, bro. Honestly, a real job doesn't mean anything. You know what I mean? Like, it's just whether you want to work for somebody else or start your own stuff. Now, there's certainly more risk if you start your own stuff, but, you know, it obviously has its benefits as well, you know, and so it just depends. We got, but yeah, ANPC. Let's look at the float. I haven't even had a sip of my coffee, guys, so just give me a second. We're going to look at stocks. Oof, man. What's up, CT? Yeah, thumbs up all around. Everybody hit the like button, guys. What's up, Pawn? What's up, BKM? Volume is low? And what, the music or the sound? The music or the sound? Because, you know, we're probably okay with, I can change the volume to where it should be fine. You know, like I can do this. Let me take my medicine. I gotta take my medicine real quick. Ugh. I hate taking medicine. Anyways, I could probably fix the volume. What's up, Spencer? Yeah, we're hoping something happens. Not much is really going on right now, but that's okay. Oh yeah, I just got up, D. You know, I mean, listen. Because, I mean, I'll put it this way. Like, I'm working while I'm on vacation. But I don't know if I feel like getting up at 5 a.m. like I usually do. And listen, if people join just as fast and we get just as many people in here, we get 1,000 people here, 900 people here like we normally do, then I'm just going to starting this thing later, especially while I'm on vacation. Your voice is lower than other channels. Okay, that's fair enough. Here, just give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to mute my voice, and we'll be fine. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna readjust my microphone to where it's sitting right in front of me. So just 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Okay, there we go. That should be noticeably better. Let me know if that works. That should be good. I mean, I'm closer to my mic than I am at my house. And so we should be good with that. Let me know if that works. Much louder? Okay, cool. There we go. Alright, let me know if that works. But yeah, we got A and PC gapping up some. Alright. And like I said, I'm actually green in AMC here. Crazy, crazy. We're green. Hey, who knew? Yeah, I'm good, John Bianchi. Hey, I appreciate it. Hold on one second. Let me move this real quick. I kind of need this on this side. Coffee tastes good, man. There we go. Now I can actually use a mouse, which is really what I want to. Okay, so ANPC is the one we're looking at. Whatever happened to SCPC yesterday? Remember SCPC? Whatever. What was it? SCPS is what it was. Look at this thing, man. This thing went up to $20, back down to 9s. I guess we could watch it too. I don't know what it's gonna do though. Look at this thing. Anyways, today we have ANPC. And ANPC is gapping up. It's moving towards these levels. Let's see what the float is first. I think it's gonna be a small float. Like, I think it's gonna be like a 30 million float. Let me see. I was way off. I mean, it's less than 6 million in the float for ANPC, so that's pretty small. Which is what we thought. You know, we said 30 million, but it's smaller than that. Company announced novel cancer treatment technology in a product joint venture. So yeah, they unveiled a venture to develop new cancer treatment technology, and they formed a cancer treatment joint venture with chairman. That's the deal. So yeah, they launched a novel cancer treatment technology and product joint venture utilizing findings from 10 years of early stage it was utilizing findings from 10 years of early stage cancer detection work over 222,200 sample databases for ANPC. But yeah, this one's got good volume, and that's what we really want to see. It's got a good enough volume to pay attention to, for sure. Hey, nice, Richard. Hey, that's cool, bro. Nice, man. And thus the battle continues. Two-way. What's up, brother? Hope you're doing good, man. Hey, what's up, Rick? What's up, Rob? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we're watching the 638 pre-market high. $6 as well is what we're looking at. Like this right here. We'll see what happens. This is the gap up we're watching. Oh, man. My man, business account. Hey, y'all hit the subscribe button. Be like business account. If you haven't already, click the bell. We do this live every day for free. You know, I kind of like this travel setup that I have here. It's not my full setup. It's not as good as my last one, but it's not bad. Now, man, Spacula posting these, this freaking fly in the Discord. I'm about to swap my computer screen, bro. I'm gonna drink some more coffee. ANPC is what we're talking about, really. And it's up. We're watching the pre-market high mostly here. We're also looking at USWS. Now, these other ones, the float doesn't look to be as small. There's USWS. Hey, Jessica, y'all be like Jessica. Hit the subscribe button, guys. If you haven't already, hit the sub button. See? Look at y'all. Hit the subscribe button. Do it now. But yeah, we're looking at USWS. Let's look at why this one's moving. Let's go ahead and build my watch list too. Then we can delete the watch list. Delete this one. Alright, there we go. Alright, we're gonna build this one. Today is the 25th. Go ahead and bring up. Oh man, I keep yawning. What was the noise this time? Hey, y'all hit the subscribe button. Shout out to Chin. Y'all hit the subscribe button, guys. To Tan as well. But yeah, we're gonna look up the catalyst for this. First one on our list is ANPC. We got USWS, DPW, TLC, EDU. Of course, we're watching AMC because AMC is moving here. Look at AMC. We're actually green in AMC today. So we're definitely watching AMC. I think a lot of people are. We're gonna watch GameStop as well. Man, guys, I can't stop yawning. I'm sorry. I didn't get enough sleep. But we're watching EDU and TLC as well. Here's TLC. BNGO maybe. RIDE, RIDE. PSTI is gapping up some, I guess. But this is about it right now. I mean, I don't see much else after this. We got a little bit of a watch list here, but this is basically it. Oh, DPW. I don't know if I included that one. DPW's on there for sure. Oh, yeah, it's on the list. Check out DPW. Y'all hit the like button. Let's run the like numbers up to over 100. Hey, what's up, Daniel A? Alright, so two-way said for ANPC, it said, quote, this is a quote from ANPC, somebody in ANPC, and it says, our principal sources of liquidity have been cash generated from financing and operating activities. Under a month left of cash for ANPC, and so, you know, not the most bullish thing there, but you know how it goes. We might get a little initial pump up, a little spike. Y'all just be careful into it. There could certainly be some risk into that, especially if they're running out of cash. So we'll see. But here's a PSTI that doesn't look that bad. Hey, thank you, Thomas. Thank you for the subscribe, bro. PSTI, we're gonna add to the list. Jake, thank you for the subscribe, bro. Yeah, this is our watch list right now. We'll see if we add something else to it. Again, though, mostly we're watching AMC today. I mean, AMC has a big movement here. I think we got one routine's big, and I think especially once we get up there to like 1450. What? Why am I disconnected from OBS, bro? The heck, dude? It needs to reconnect. Sorry, guys. OBS disconnected. It needs to try to reconnect immediately. Yeah. Weird. I mean, the stream ran fine yesterday. Was it like, y'all got it? You guys okay? Y'all still here? Okay. What's up, Hurt? Sean? What's up, brother? USWS is horrible financially. Upland News from converting its fracking operations from diesel to electric sounds suspect. Are they going to run a power line to sites like a big extension cord? I'm good. Okay, can y'all... Honestly, I'm going to have to get in touch with YouTube. Cool. And I see TLC, like TLC is running here as well. No, not TLC, was it EDU? EDU is running up a little bit as well. Let's see why this gap up is. Hey, y'all hit that like button. You know, we're supposed to have tech time in about 40 minutes. You know, we're starting a little bit later, but we're still gonna do it, jump right into tech time. I see EDU gapping up. Hey, my man Adrian, thank you. Y'all be like Adrian, guys. Hit the subscribe button, click the bell, turn on notifications. We do this live every day for free. What's Dogecoin at right now? Dogecoin is at 33 cents. So, what's these markets looking like? Bitcoin's just chilling there at 36 cents. Ethereum's up. Your back stream is good? Okay, cool. Yeah, so I mean, looking into volume in crypto, we got a little bit of movement, and like Ethereum is looking okay. Alright, good. Ethereum Classic is up nicely. I'm in Ethereum Classic too. Hey, my man Fishing. Hey, y'all be like Fishing. Hit the sub button, guys. So yeah, crypto's looking okay. Let's look at EDU here. Chinese education stocks are lower. I guess that's what EDU is. So look, maybe it's just a, yeah, somebody said a dead cat bounce. Yeah, it's just down so much, it's just bouncing up from that, I guess. IPOE, guys, look at IPOE. This is definitely one I'll watch, and I don't know what this is. It's a little bit more expensive than I normally trade, and the range isn't huge or anything like that. But this one's gapping up, and it looks good. It had a good day yesterday, too. So let's see what IPOE is here. This is SoFi. Social Capital. They reported first quarter revenue of $216 million. Adjusted EBITDA of $4.13 million. They reaffirmed the fiscal year 21 sales guidance of $980 million, almost $1 billion in sales for 21 sales guidance. So we'll see what happens there for IPOE as well. Doesn't look bad. We'll add that one to our list. Here's Just kind of waiting for stuff to pop up. It's a slow time. But AMC's looking good, and GameStop is up with it. So again, I think the level that everybody's talking about with these is up here at 1450s, 1475. That's the previous high, the previous recent high, I should say, is right up here at 1450. I think that's the level a lot of people are watching, and so people are going to see if AMC can break over 14 and basically continue on this move. It had a nice strong day yesterday, so that's all pretty good. It had a nice strong day. We'll see what happens, but we're watching for it, you know. Okay, so IPIO is taking SoFi public via SPAC this week. Interesting. Yeah, a lot of people are watching KOSS with the GameStop craziness, but KOSS doesn't seem to be moving much. We could watch like EXPR. EXPR moved up kind of with AMC. Yeah, Weifu and GBR are Chinese education stocks, so they're gonna move with those for the most part. Or Weifu is. I don't know about GBR. We have ACST pop up here, but ANPC is probably my favorite one, and then DPW is on the list as well. I don't think I looked up the catalyst here for DPW. Company reported first quarter sales of 13.24 million, up from 5.61 million year over year. So better than expected sales. First quarter net of 2 million. So 2 million in net sales. First quarter, 2 million in net income. First quarter sales were up to 5.6 million this year. For DPW, that's the catalyst here. So we're gonna look at like 280s. We could look at like I guess we could look at 287. We could look at 280. Got this low right there at 265. We're gonna watch these levels, maybe 275 as well. We'll have to wait and see, but we're watching for that too for this one. But yeah, with AMC, we're in this one small on TOS, but we're also in this on Webull, and so we're holding this on both directions. And so we'll see what we get with it. We're watching it. We got FRSX that's gapping up some. It's at 380s. I don't know. I liked next Friday. I liked Friday, of course. Friday's a classic, bro. So like I liked Friday. You know, you could tell I'm old by the movies I like. Like I liked Friday, but I liked next Friday too. Like I liked Pinky and the whole dynamic with Pinky and Mike Epps. You know, my favorite Friday moment is probably like, check out them 20s. Man, those ain't 20s. Nah, check out my 20s, bro. These 20s. Nah, those aren't 20s. Okay, they're not 20s. They 10s, but I keep them clean though. You know, that's probably my favorite part. And the whole Pinky dynamic. That's probably my favorite part of a Friday movie. But I like all the Friday movies. Obviously, I know them. They're just movies I watched as a teenager that, you know, they're good. We got PIRS popping up here. Yeah. I promise not to call you as long as you never, ever come over here. You know, yeah. Honestly, I'm mad. I'm bummed out they never had Smokey back on the second when they should have been. He made the first movie. He made the first movie. But that was right before he got big with Rush Hour. What's his name? Got big with like Rush Hour. So after that, he switched movies. We got SCPS. I guess we should watch this one today regardless. Yeah. Nah, they tens, but I keep them clean though. You know. And then he had what's her name chasing him around. He kept giving her cookies. You know. She would keep chasing him around, and he would slide her a cookie, and she'd sit there and eat it, and he'd get away. I can't remember who it was, what her name was. I think it was Baby was her name, or something like that. But look at PIRS. PIRS is actually moving, guys. Yeah. 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 Next Friday is probably my favorite. I like Friday After Next too. But look at PIRS, guys. PIRS is moving, and it looks to be a small float as well. Like, let me check the float for PIRS, but the float looks small here. Okay, it's not that small of a float, actually. It's less than 50 million, so I'm showing a 43 million float for PIRS, which is still small enough to be interesting here for sure. I'm just hoping something moves here. You know, yesterday it was really slow in pre-market, but after the opening bell, volume did pick up some, and we had some good movement. I see Paris Pharmaceuticals, they announced respiratory and ophthalmology collaboration with Genentech, and they're going to present at the Jefferies 2021 Virtual Healthcare Conference. Hey, bro, I plugged in your switch. It's over there. No, it's over here. It's over here. It's right there. It's next to the bed. Look. Look, next to where hey, come here. Right there, man. It's right there. It's not gonna be fully charged, but it's gonna be charged enough to play it. Alright. Here, whoa, be careful, bro. Hey, just, okay, hey, look. Grab the top. Yeah, there you go. That's how you pull it out. Alright. Love you, buddy. What? Hey, come on, man.
I said love you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Trying to give me that. Hey, close the door. Hey, close that. Thank you. Man, a little turd over there, man. Sitting there. I'm like, hey, I love you, buddy. He's like, I love you too. I love you too. I love you too. I'm like, nah, you better say it. You better say it, son. You better hear that I love you back. You know? Alright. We got Piers here. It's at 244s. We're watching this. They're also filing a shelf of up to about 3.6 million common shares. That was on the 18th they announced that. They filed a registration statement covering the potential sale of up to 3.5 million common shares. So there's a potential offering on the table as well. And a lot of what you'll see with this, guys, is that they'll pump up the price of the stock and then they'll slam you with that offering. And they got 3.5 million that they registered here. So y'all be careful. It's still volatile. We still got a good amount of volume and all that good stuff for PIRS. But that's the risk. We're currently sitting at 250 right here. So, hey, we'll see what happens there. Hey, Glory, thank you, bro. Hey, y'all hit the subscribe button, just like Glory. Definitely appreciate it, guys. Hey, what's up, Emmanuel? Hey, you as well, bro. Yeah, Baby D was the name. Quit playing, Baby D. You ain't gonna catch me. You know. All right. Y'all gotta stop talking about it. Like, y'all keep talking to me. I'll talk about it all day. You know. Great movie. Great movie. One of my favorite comedy series. But yeah, look at PIRS. It looks good. It looks good. It's up to 250s. We're watching this. Hey, thank you, Richard. Thank you, Cassie. Thank you, team. Not a subs today. Looks like my Streamlabs is acting right. Hey, y'all be like Cassie. Hit the subscribe button. Really easy, guys. Really easy. We got PSTI that's also trying to gap. But yeah, PIRS and ANPC are the only two that look good. Two-Way's telling me to check my messages, which is always fun. Okay. Okay, I got you. Hey, that's interesting, Two-Way. So like, so Two-Way, I'm not gonna share much of it with them, but I'll talk about the chance of breaking PM. I'll talk about this because I've talked about this before with stocks. Like, I've back tested a lot of these gaps, right? I've done a few video series, and this video series were called, one of them was called back testing gaps for accuracy, or back testing gaps in trading, right? And I would go back and I looked at like a few months worth of gaps in trading, and I analyzed what happened. I documented the pre-market high, I documented the previous closing price, and I analyzed, you know, what happened to those stocks, you know, because a lot of the time new traders will specifically look at gaps and they'll see strength, you know, and sometimes you can, but it depends, right? It depends on what time length of strength, like short-term strength, long-term strength. But regardless of that, I back tested these gaps, and I found that a large majority of penny stocks under $10, like low float stocks under $10, never end up breaking the pre-market high. And it's interesting because the number I came at was around 28%. And so it's interesting to see our numbers line up. I'm not even going to talk about the stock that Two-Way was mentioning for that. But yeah, it's interesting that the numbers line up with that. And that, you know, so, you know, I guess the overarching point is don't bet that stocks are going to break pre-market highs. But also, one of the things we talked about yesterday was that when they do actually break the pre-market high, like I'm pretty sure a few of the strategies I got involved with yesterday were strategies involving once they actually break the pre-market high. Like if we look at the stuff I traded yesterday, I remember I traded like, what did I trade? I traded, name some stocks that were moving yesterday. I know we had a few good ones, but I'm trying to remember the stocks. I'm looking at it. I didn't end up putting the stocks on my gappers list. Let me see if I can find it. OBLN? Yeah, I think I traded OBLN before. I think I traded a few different ones. I think it was like OBLN. It was a bunch of them. I mean, I had a great day yesterday. I was really happy with my trading. But yeah, I think this is one that I was actually trying to mention here too, because, okay, so this is the strategy I got involved with. Like, and I'm watching OBLN today as well. But like, for instance, check this out. So like, here's the pre-market high, right? There's the pre-market high for OBLN. Look what happens. And so it's like, what I really look for here, guys, is that I'm not really going to try to buy it until it breaks that pre-market high. So, you know, while it's underneath it, if I take this, here's the pre-market high right here. This is kind of sketchy time. Like, you try to go long, a lot of the time if you go long right before that pre-market high, it's just going to get rejected and hammered down because most of the time they don't actually break these levels, right? But if you wait and you wait for the stock to actually break over that pre-market high, which is what it did. Look, it broke over this 370 levels, 368 level. Look at all the support that actually held at that pre-market high level. And so I can't guarantee, of course, that it's going to do that. You never really know what these things are going to do. Maybe they just crash. Maybe they hit that pre-market high, they break it, and then they just dump down. I've seen it all with these. But you're betting on probabilities in trading. And so one of my favorite ones to bet on is that pre-market high is going to hold after it breaks, you know, which doesn't always happen, but it's a nice little support level that you could use and kind of learn to watch, because a lot of trading is just conditioning. And so you gotta, like with my trading, when I'm looking at a chart, I'm conditioning myself. Wait, is that an extension cord? No. Okay. A lot of the time when I'm trading, I'm just conditioning myself to look at specific levels, and we'll go over a little bit more during tech time, you know, in a few minutes. Correct, Martin. When I back tested it, that was basically the level. So my point is, Guys, I see SCPS showing back up here. And this one can be a really volatile one, guys, so y'all just be careful. Hey, shout out to Money Production. Shout out to him. Hey, y'all hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We do this live every day for free right here. Hey, what's up, Giselle? Good morning. Yeah, the tunes are coming back, bro. Sean, great advice. Lost half of my account when I first started. Let me see what y'all are talking about. Let me see, Andrew. Any tips for someone who wants to start stocks? Take it really, really slow, bro. Really slow. Like a lot of traders, this is basically the common like theme of what happens to new traders. All right, guys. Hey, my man Mark. Thank you, Mark. Y'all hit the sub button. Be like all these guys hitting the subscribe button. But no, a common theme of how it goes whenever you first start out is that you watch a bunch of videos on traders and you see these traders making these ridiculously huge gains. Like they're making hundreds, if not thousands of dollars per trade every day, and they're flashing it for you. And so you're like, damn, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get rich. I'm gonna make all this money. I'm gonna be smart. Everybody's gonna look at me like I'm smart because I'm a stock trader, you know, so forth and so on. And everybody has that little view, and you know you do. Even if you act like you didn't think like that in the beginning, you know you did. The problem with thinking like that is that it's not really right. That's not really how it's gonna go. And like most of the time, even if you end up being successful one day in trading, you're gonna lose money for like a year straight. So it's like it's not gonna be all sunshine and rainbows when you first get started. And so it only makes sense, guys, to trade small in the beginning, because trading small in the beginning is going to benefit you, because if you trade too large, you're just going to end up losing more. Where it's like if you know you're going to lose in the beginning and you trade small, you're going to be able to lose less, be able to think more clearly, be able to condition yourself to trade better, be able to build more reliable systems because your emotions play less of a factor. And then once you have a successful system, then you can then scale up and trade large if you need to and make your money in trading once you have really learned it like that. But in the beginning, okay guys, look, I appreciate the love, but like we're going to have to mute the subscriber count for just a little bit. Sorry, team. Anyways, I appreciate the love, guys. Shout out to you. Hit the subscribe button, guys. Hit the subscribe button. But we're just getting so many subs right now that we're going to come back later. But yeah, my point is that if you know you're going to lose in the beginning, it only makes logical sense to scale down your size. You know, if you scale down your size, you'll be able to think clearly. And then again, once you show a good system, once you show actual consistency with your trading, then you can scale up, trade as large as you want, as long as you have that system. But there needs to be a process, and you're going to lose in the beginning. So what you preferably want to do is like start to learn, and you take a paper account and you build and you learn how to trade with a paper account. You don't try to make money with a paper account. You learn how to trade. So you build systems, you learn how to calculate risk reward. You find your niche in trading. You figure out what works for you and what you like doing and what you have some small successes with, right? And then when that happens, you focus on that and you build that type of system up. And then when you think you're ready, you transition to really small sizing. You transition to real money, but you don't try to take, for instance, 1,000 shares on paper and then all of a sudden just take 1,000 shares with real money. You might think it's the same and it sounds like it makes sense, but when you switch over and try to take those 1,000 shares with real money, your emotions are going to be completely different. You're going to cut your winners too short. You're going to hold your losses longer. You're going to have to condition yourself to trade with real emotions on the line. And so that's why you really just want to build systems with paper and learn how to trade. And then once you're really ready and you know how to trade and you want to start testing those systems, that's when you do it with real money, but with really small size, like 5 shares, 10 shares, you know, and show consistency with that. Then you use 10 to 20 shares. Then you use 50 to 100. That's kind of what I'm doing now. I'm making 50 to 100 plus a day where, you know, I slowly built this system up and you guys have watched me do it. But that's how you have to do it if you want to save money. Because if you don't do that, you're just going to lose a ton of money. You're going to get super discouraged. You're going to say it's rigged, it's impossible. You're going to hate it, and you're just going to give up pretty, you know, distraught and heartbroken over it. Very common, you know, so if you want to have longevity, you take it slow. That's the best advice I can give anybody here. Don't buy the guru hype and just take it slow. Most information out there you could probably learn for free, and there's some good like coaches and mentors out there. They're not all bad, but courses specifically, you know, you can find most of that stuff for free. Sorry for the early morning rant, guys. I just always think that's a great question, and I think a lot of new traders need to get their mind right when it comes to trading in that way. Like, I think they need to think about it right, because they just get involved and they think they're just going to get rich quick. They just got to follow this person or do this thing, and they're just going to get rich in the stock market. And for most people, they're just about to lose a bunch of money. But nobody ever thinks it's going to be them, you know. All right, here's AMC. We're looking at this previous closing prices at 1360s. We're watching that. We'll see what happens. Oh yeah, if they live stream from the beach, you know, man, they must be legit, Rob. You know. Hey, good morning from Mexico. What's up, Peter? Hey, good morning from Pensacola, Florida, brothers. Good to be here. Y'all want to see my view? I'm gonna flex my view real quick. I gotta do it at least once. I've got to flex my view at least once while I'm here. Because, hey, what's the purpose of being here if I can't flex my view? Look at that view, bro. Y'all seen this view? Look at that view. That's the beach right there. Check this out. That's the beach right there. That's a jacuzzi on the balcony. You know, we got the beach view. Loving it. Loving it. That's too bright, though. Let's get rid of that. All right. There we go. Gotta flex the view real quick, you know. Get ready. My course is coming soon. I'm on the beach. Get ready to buy my day trading course. You know, it's coming soon. All I need to do is rent a Lamborghini while I'm here and stand in front of it and act like it's mine. And I could just be a guru. The guru to rule all gurus. It's like Sauron, you know, except for gurus. I know I'm hilarious, guys. Don't laugh at my bad dad jokes. I know. We got OCGN, which is gapping up a little bit. OCGN, we can watch this, you know. It's worthwhile to watch, I think. Hey, my man Zane. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Yeah, let me put the music back on. We're going to get a riot in here if we don't. We're in a condo, D. Spot market? What do you mean, Demo? What is that? I don't even know what that means, bro. Yeah. Just got to get better at reading price action. I mean, not necessarily. There's a lot of different niches with trading, right? And like price action, I mean, I would say that's basically right. Like you have to learn to read a chart and understand like movement patterns in trading. And there's a few subtle like candle movement patterns that will indicate strength or weakness. Hit the like button, guys, because we can go over this during tech time. And I think that's a really good it's a really good lesson to go over for tech time today. So I think that's what we'll stick with for tech time today is OCG or is going over the different nuanced movements of candles to help identify strength and weakness, you know. So we got a few different candle patterns that we can go over. Now I will preface it with I'm not the best at candlestick patterns, but I do know some strong ones that I specifically use, and I've talked about them a little bit before. But anyways, OCGN is up because Bharat Biotech's U.S. partner Ocugen submitted Covaxin master file for FDA review so they submitted it for FDA review. We'll see what happens with OCGN. All right, Piers ripped up and then just faded back down here. It's at 220s. We're still watching it. It still looks good. I mean, still looks better than most today. Bro, what risk to reward am I using? I use about a 1-to-1 ratio. It depends. You know, and I've said this before, and I think this is something that a lot of traders need to listen to, because there's a really binary like mentality of risk, like regarding risk and reward in trading, right? Like if you talk to traders, and even a lot of experienced traders, they will basically infer that having good risk reward is the end all be all of successful stock trading. And I'm not here to say it's not. What I am here to say is that it depends, right? It depends on your system, right? So like some traders are going to be more patient, and they're going to be able to really maximize that risk and reward. You know, ultimately it's based around your accuracy is what's going to matter the most. And so some traders are going to be more patient. They're going to be able to hold moves longer and thus take advantage of better risk reward situations in their trading, right? But other traders like me, I don't really trade with incredible risk reward. My risk reward is mostly about 1-to-1. It's about a 1-to-1 ratio. If my risk is 10 cents, I try to get 10 cents of a reward. And that's it. And that's not a bad risk reward target. And the reason it's not is because if you guys watched me trade yesterday live, what happened? I barely lost. I might have lost one time out of like 8 or 9. And so I'm running at like high 80s accuracy, like 85-90% accuracy in my trading. And so because I am accurate enough, my risk reward doesn't have to be incredible. You know, it doesn't need to be, because my accuracy rate compensates for that. You know, where it's like if I have a really good accuracy rate, I don't have to have as good of risk reward. Of course, I would recommend at least a 1-to-1 ratio. I don't recommend going below 1-to-1. But if you're accurate enough, the risk reward becomes less significant. And then vice versa. If you can make a lot of money with a 50% accuracy rate if your risk and reward is good enough. So with a low accuracy rate, you can still make a good amount of money. They're going to directly correlate off of each other. And so, but yeah, I use a 1-to-1 ratio. You'll see me take really small, quick moves, and try to profit from really small moves in the market. Here's AMC though, and AMC looks strong. What do you guys think it's going to do today? Nice demo. Hey, $100 in your first day is good, bro. Just to be completely honest, if I can give you some advice without you taking it too personally, I think $100 on your first day of trading is way too large, brother. I'm making $50 to $100 now. And so if it's your first day, you might want to scale down your size, brother. And there's some. It depends on like what broker you're using and all that stuff. But regardless, congrats. $100 is a great game. Great game. Green is good, they say. Here's BBIG, and I see BBIG start to pop up here. It's at 370s. So we're watching BBIG now. It's at 370s. We'll see what happens with this too. But we're paying attention to BBIG. We could probably include it on our list today. I don't know if it has a catalyst here. Kind of slowly building this list. We can watch at the opening bell. What do you think about day trading options? I mean, I think it's just another niche like anything else. I can't say it's good or bad. I've never really done it. I mean, I've traded options. I have done it. But I think if you're day trading options, at least the way I was doing it, it's still not going to be like my type of day trading. It's going to be kind of like a small swing trade, where it's like if you find a really volatile stock, you could buy an option and maybe sell that option later that day after a few hours after it makes a pretty significant move. So, I mean, it's possible to do. It's just not something that I have done consistently enough for me to give good advice on. I just don't know enough about it. I mean, I've done it, but I think that if you're doing so, you gotta, like, if I was day trading options, I would mostly look at extension. Because with longer term day trades, like if something's down really, really big, what was the one they said was the dead cat bounce? One of these was today, maybe EDU was what it was. But you just get a big extended stock that's down big, and then you wait for a big strong bounce. And so if I was trading options, that's the type of strategy I think I would trade if it was longer term. But again, not super experienced in that, if I'm being honest. And you guys know me. I'll tell you if I don't know something. Let's see if BBIG has a catalyst here. AMC breaking under these lows is at 1350, guys, for AMC 1350. Is it time? What's going to happen here with this? Yeah, AMC, we're watching it, guys. Is that a question, Patrick? What's the question, bro? Yeah, I'm doing a little bit of futures, NIF, a little bit. My strategy is buy low, sell high. Hey, mine's buy high, sell low, you know? Yeah, for sure, rationality, 100%, bro. It happens to a lot of people. Nobody believes me. Like I get it. Like, if you're new and you're trading and you make a bunch of money, you're gonna sit there and be like, hey, I'm the best trader ever. Look how good I am when I first get started. I mean, here's the thing. Making money in the beginning can be good and bad. It can be good in that, of course, you're making money, but also that it kind of gets you interested in trading. Like, the reason I was really into trading is because I made a little bit of money in my first few days, you know, and that got me super interested once I saw that I could. Eventually, I destroyed my account by trading too large, but what initially wrapped me in was those initial gains that I got. So, I mean, you know, again, nobody wants to hear it, but if I was new, I would scale down massively from where I was. Because, like, when I got started, I was on a brokerage called SureTrader. It was an overseas brokerage that gave you like 6-to-1 leverage and margin. And so I got started, and this was when I first started the channel, you know, 4 years ago. And I got started, and I made a little bit of money my first few days, you know. And then I remember the tide turned whenever I decided to trade an IPO, and I didn't calculate the range, and I didn't understand at the time how big IPOs moved, and so I decided to buy like 50 shares of this IPO, thinking it would be small. I was up like $100 on the day already, and so I was buying like 50 shares, thinking it would be small without really understanding, you know, I was kind of oblivious to the range of IPOs, and so I jump in with 50 shares, and dude, within like 30 seconds to a minute or two, I am down hundreds of dollars, and I just froze up like a deer in headlights and lost like $400 or $500. Eventually, just destroyed my account, continuing to trade it for the next few weeks. Lost like $4 grand, you know, and so it happens. But if I could go back in time, I would learn how to calculate range, understand the range of the stocks that's moving, especially with like yesterday, for instance. I was very open about be careful with ANVS. This is a huge range, an absolutely huge range. You know, you buy 10 shares of this, you're going to be down hundreds of dollars easily. You buy 100 shares of this, you could be down thousands plus. You know, you could be down a lot. And so you just got to be careful, you know. I like your stream. I'm going to keep it real. Lots of people out there able to make 500 plus 1K plus stop downplaying people's ability. I mean, Dapper, I'm not, bro. You know, and like I said, I know you're good here. You're a supportive dude here. But again, Dapper said, I like your stream, but I'm going to keep it real. Lots of people out here able to make 500 plus, 1,000 plus. Stop downplaying people's ability. I'm really not. What I'm saying though, brother, and I know it's a hard pill for some people to swallow. I really get it. But like what I'm saying is that if you're new, you should not be trying to do that. Like so much money has been lost by traders by getting their ego in the way and saying, "Hey, I know I'm brand new to the stock market," and that's who I'm talking about. I'm talking about, listen, if you've been trading for over a year, 6 months to a year, and you're consistently profitable, you know, dude, take whatever size you want. Y'all, you know what I mean? Like, of course, if you've built a profitable system, make y'all's money. Take 500, 1,000 shares. That doesn't matter to me. That's fine and understandable. I'm only talking about new traders. New traders need to scale down. Like, listen, all I can do is judge by my own experience. And that's my experience, and I'm pretty sure it's the experience of a lot of other now experienced traders. Like, they just traded too large in the beginning. They saw a lot of the marketing out there for traders, and then they just traded too big. And that's okay, you know, and I'm just trying to look out for them in that way. And of course, I'm probably biased in my own ways because I trade a little bit smaller on my account, and so maybe that influences how I feel about that. But I do think that new traders scaling down their size is a good thing, and I think that if they scale down their size and they take it a little bit slower than just rushing into it trying to make 1,000 plus a day, then I think they'll learn how to trade better, they'll understand charts better, and they'll be less emotional about the systems that they're ultimately building. So I hope that makes sense, you know. Yeah, John, you're describing me. Wrecked myself in the beginning. 15,000 trades on my 4th day. Yeah, for sure. And it happens to a lot of people. That's all I'm trying to say is if you're new, take it slow. Like, don't try to get rich quick in your first week of the stock market. Like, you got to learn first. You know, and if you think you know, if you're new, you probably don't know everything. So it just takes time, guys. It's a process. You know what I mean? Like, it's a process. And, you know, a lot of traders are going to have a better time scaling down their size and then, you know, building strategies with small size, you know, because you know how it goes. Like, people get involved with the market. They think they're about to just get rich in a week, you know, but it's usually not like that. You know what I mean? Nah, Dapper's cool. He's supportive. He's good. And it's subjective. So, I mean, you know, some people are going to disagree. That's okay. Hey, what's up, JPR? My man. Thank you, brother. Hey, appreciate the love, dude. Like I said, we're still doing 2-for-1 push-up day. My man. Nah, listen, like I said, guys, listen. Dapper's supportive. Dapper's cool, you know. He's been here for a while. You know, like I said, Dapper's the only guy that I'll let spam anything. I don't know why. I do, but I do. I don't know why. He's doing something right. But, you know, these are the type of discussions, guys, that listen, I know we get some haters in here. Like, I get it. We get some haters in here. Dapper's not one of them. Like, he's just bringing up what he considers constructive criticism, and that's fine. You know, that's fine. These discussions are good. You know, they're good discussions to have. And again, a part of it is somewhat subjective. So, I mean, there's no reason to get upset or mad or anybody. He's not being disrespectful. You know, he's just friendly saying he disagrees, which is fine. You know, everybody's not going to agree on everything, and that's cool. You know. But we got PIRS. It's breaking over the VWAP now as well. So PIRS over the VWAP. We're looking at 250. There's 250s. There's 258s. There's 220s that we could watch. I think 225 is probably a little bit better. So right here makes sense. $quarter. So we're watching these 3 levels. But yeah, thank you, JP. My man. Thank you, brother. Appreciate the support. Yeah, for sure. If you think you know, you don't know. And if you don't know, now you know. Sorry, I had to go, Dr. Dre? Oh, no, Biggie. Yeah, it was Biggie. Dr. Dre. Um, yeah, I see Piers. Piers looks good. Probably the best one. Yeah, he's Dapper Dan, and I'm a Dapper Dan man myself, you know? Hey, my man. Yeah, for sure, Dapper, 100%, brother. Like I said, dude, I got you, bro. I understand exactly what you're saying. And see, Dapper's supportive, guys. You know what I mean? Like, he's good, and we could disagree. He's saying, all I'm saying, he's saying, all I'm saying is some traders are better than others. Absolutely. And listen, yeah, and that's a good, okay, so listen. Some traders are certainly better than others. Some traders are going to learn faster than others. Like, to be honest, I got started trading and like I lost a bunch of money in my first few months. But when I came back, I actually made a bunch of money as a fairly new trader on TOS, on Thinkorswim, day trading. And so I think some traders are going to learn faster than others. And of course, to be honest, there's also going to be outliers who take big size right from the beginning and just make a bunch of money in the beginning with big size. Now, if you think you're going to be in those outliers, you know, be careful, because it's a very small percentage of people that are going to be able to just jump right in and make a bunch of money. But of course, it does certainly happen. And again, what I would do if I could start over is scale down my size in the beginning. But other people might, you know, do good in the beginning. It just depends. It really does. But I appreciate the donation, brother. You know I got your back, man. And you know these discussions are interesting and good discussions to have, Dapper. So you know it's all love, brother. It's all good. Can you talk about what a good float is for you? And good volume? Yeah, so good volume. So a good float is really anything under 50 million, preferably over like 2 million. If it gets under 2 million, it's a little bit too small to where the volatility can just be way too risky for my own style of trading. And so because of that, I'd prefer a float at least over 2 million, but less than 50 million. That's kind of my sweet spot, less than 50, but over 2, to where it's really volatile. The momentum is steady and the momentum works, and I can just make money easier within that price range. As for volume is concerned, like I want to see good volume. If we're talking about pre-market, I want to see millions of shares traded throughout pre-market. You can see like PIRS has 3.1 million shares. That's certainly good enough for pre-market. You can also look at it on a per minute basis. And so if I'm looking at PIRS, I want to see in pre-market, if I'm looking for good volume in pre-market, anything over 50K in pre-market per minute is outstanding. It's great. Anything over 50K is great volume in pre-market. If we're talking about after the opening bell, anything over 200,000 is okay. If it gets over 500,000, it's great. Over 500K per minute. And so you can see this is, 90,000, 64,000, 79,000. This is really good volume for pre-market for PIRS. I think the float is 43 million. So the float's 43 million. So, hey, thank you, Fiaz. Y'all be like Fiaz. Hit that subscribe button. And so, yeah, I think the float is 43 million for PIRS. So it's small. It's less than 50. Good volume in pre-market. And I know it had a good catalyst as well for PIRS here. So, all around it fits within my criteria. But even saying that, I'm not saying it's going to go up. I don't know what this one's going to do. It just has good enough volume, volatility, and liquidity in order for me to watch it at the opening bell. Like if it sets up well at the opening bell, then I might trade it, right? But I'm not, but right now it's definitely on the list because of that. And that's what you'll see me build my list around. Like if we look at ANPC, same kind of thing here. I also don't want it to give up too much of its I don't want it to give up too much of its gap. Like I want it to hold at least half of its gap, right? So it gaps up. You can see it gaps all the way up to 630s. Here's about the halfway level. I don't really want it to drop underneath this level. Preferably, if we can hold over the VWAP here, that's even better. But again, same type of concept. Here's ANPC. You can see it had 6 million shares traded throughout pre-market. That's definitely good enough. In pre-market right now, we have like, anywhere between like 160, 25,000 shares. So this is definitely good enough volume in pre-market as well. And so because of that, it's on the list too. And like that's all we're really doing is just kind of figuring out what kind of setups we want, but we got good enough volume, good enough liquidity, good enough movement here. And like now we're just looking at, like usually we'll try to look at 3 big levels in pre-market. Again, we got 540, which is kind of the low, the shadow low here, where the shadow can fill if it breaks underneath that. We've got a $6 whole dollar level sitting right around the VWAP that was confirmed a bunch here. And then we got basically the pre-market high right around 640 at 638 that we can watch to see if we can get a break over that, maybe like a pullback to it is what we're looking at. And so that's kind of how we're looking at these right now. And then again, AMC, you can see the significance of this, guys. Okay, so like this previous closing price right here is a huge influential level. I've talked about it a lot. This previous closing price is big, and it's just a big influential level. And so you can see what happens. Like AMC was maintaining in a, you know, all right, we're gonna have to mute the music for a second if the subs keep rolling through. Appreciate the support, guys. Y'all hit the subscribe button. You can see everybody subbing. I appreciate it definitely. Are we done? Okay. But you can see when we finally break underneath this light blue line right here, look at the drop. We get a huge drop because a lot of traders are using this as kind of a line in the sand level. This light blue line right here, it's the previous closing prices, the script that we do automatically here for this. But yeah, this is how we do it, guys. And it works really well, you know. But again, I'm trying to find a few big levels to watch in pre-market. So, ooh, OCGN, guys. Absolute rip here for OCGN. Crazy good volume here for this one. Crazy good volume. All right, guys, we got OCGN making a huge rip up. And again, we're trying to find a few major levels here. There we go. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I got you. We'll check it out. Just give me 1 second. Let me see what we got. Try to refresh this. There we go. Cool. All right, so yeah, we got OCGN popping up here. Look at this big move right now, guys. So we're looking at this. I don't know if I mentioned PIRS here as well. Let me we'll get EDU out of there, and we'll put PIRS here. PIRS is ripping up nicely. There we go. What else do we have moving that I mentioned? We got OCGN. Yeah, OCGN is crazy, but good gap up. Is anybody even really looking at EYEG here? No, we're going to get rid of that too. Yeah, look at OCGN, guys. Big movement here. Big rip. Alright, there we go. I see MTSL show up here. So OCGN, definitely on the list. Look at this. I think this one had a catalyst. Let me get the music back on. Alright, so OCGN. Oh, yeah, they had the U.S. partner, OCGN, which is Bharat Biotech's U.S. partner, submit Covaxin master file for FDA review. So they submitted the master file for the FDA review. We'll see what happens, but OCGN is having a big rip. Let's look at some levels here. Okay, let's look at some levels. All right, again, we got the previous closing price down here. It's way down there, so we could look at a few different levels to be exact. We got 830 right here, which did confirm a few different times right here in pre-market. So 830, it's a long way down, but we're still looking at it. We also have this low right there, but we could probably people look at 850 right here. We also have 875 underneath us that we're looking at. So we're looking at those three levels, and then of course, if we can break this and continue up, let's look at $9 above us. So this is what we're looking at for OCG. A nice movement here for sure. TLC, guys, look at TLC. TLC is pushing up. I don't know what's going on with this, but it's moving some. Also, looking at Bitcoin here. Here's Bitcoin. We're up to 37K. Let's look at Dogecoin. Hey, thank you, JD, my man. Thank you, bro. Appreciate the sub. All right. But yeah, here's Bitcoin. It's at 37K. Let's see if we get back over 40K. Here is Bitcoin here. And we got Doge sitting right there. Hey, thank you, Kevin Malloy. Hey, my man. Thank you, brother. Appreciate the support, bro. Yeah, here's Doge right here, guys. Let me see if we can get this out of the way. But look, there's Doge. So, I mean, Doge is up to 33.5. It's not really moving too much. We're still holding on to it. We've been holding it for a while now. And it's holding its gains better than most. I mean, listen, it's hanging out. And, you know, we're just going to wait for the next big push. I think, you know, that what happens, like somebody else asked, they were like, hey, what happened to all your views? And it's like, listen, our views are fine, but the stock market moves in waves. And so, like, you'll see big movement and then slow down, big movement and then slow down, big movement and then slow down. People will get really interested in the stock market and then they'll stop, and then they'll get really interested in the stock market and then they'll go do something else, right? And so the stream and in turn the stock market, when something big is going on, like Dogecoin ripping up hundreds of %, that's when, you know, everything and everybody's going to be interested in the market and talking about the market. When the penny stock market is as slow as it's been, you know, it's going to be slower, you know, and that's normal. We got 820s right here for TLC, so TLC starting to push up. Let me put this on my thing too here. Yeah, I see TLC, man. I don't know what's going on. I'm pretty sure this is just one of those Chinese education stocks for TLC. So TLC stock jumps on India had an approval of a liposomal amphotericin B as a fungus treatment. And so they had approval from India, approved some type of fungus treatment for liposomal amphotericin B is with the catalyst. So yeah, TLC secured India's approval for a mucormycosis treatment of ampho-TLC. So a treatment was approved for TLC. So we're watching it, guys. It's not an education stock, which makes me like it a little bit better because some of these education stocks seemed a little bit sketchy. Let's look at what the float is for this one, for TLC. Alright, so the float of TLC is less than 50 million. It's 36 million that I'm showing. So 36 mil for TLC. So not too bad. Not too bad. We got TRBB, or PRVB, I'm sorry, that pushed up a little bit. Not that great, but it is moving some here. Hey, my man Rottweiler. Hey, thank you, brother. Hey, y'all be like Rottweiler. Hit the subscribe button, guys, if you haven't already. Click the bell, turn on notifications. Y'all check out my AirPods case. Look at this case. It's a Hyrule case. Check this out. Open it. It's an AirPod case. What? I'm still a big nerd, bro. I bought my son I brought my son to buy him a Switch, and I ended up buying a Zelda AirPods case. Look at me, man. Big nerd. We got TLC here. Let's see if it holds at 750. We're gonna add this to our watch list for sure now. I'm with TD Ameritrade website, TOS. Yeah, I see TLC. Yeah, don't go chase the waterfalls. Listen to the trends and the patterns I'm used to. Look, I'm gonna start charging you guys for this. Listen to this is the voice of an angel here. I'm gonna start charging, you know. John sings. We can get a duet going. $20. You know. All day. I'm for that. Capitalism. Hey, thank you. Thank you, Roth. Hey, y'all hit the subscribe button, guys. PRVB, guys, is looking much better. Look at this. So this did get a spike. So PRVB, guys, is making a move here. Let's look at the float here for PRVB, but it's moving some. Look. All right, so it's 47 million in the float for PRVB. The volume is good. Let's see if this one has a catalyst now. I don't see a catalyst here. Nothing here. Maybe it's just sympathy from something else. Yeah. No, bro. Hey, what's up, Mo? How you doing, brother? Hey, good to see you here, Mo. Been a while. $20. Samsung Galaxy S21. I don't know, bro. My phone is pretty dope. Dapper. I don't know if you've seen my phone, bro. But now that we're talking about phones, I'm justified putting it out. Look at this thing, bro. Boom. Look at that. That's like an iPad, bro. I got an iPad in my pocket as a cell phone. Look, if I want to sit on Webull and look at charts, it's the coolest thing ever. You know, it's the coolest thing ever. Look at this, bro. Look at this. And then if I'm ready, if I'm done, I can just fold it up. Boom. Regular phone. Hello? Look at that, man. Samsung, sponsor me. You know, look, I knew this video brought to you by, you know, Samsung. Listen, I'm right here, guys. Listen, I'm shilling hard for your phone. Samsung. You know, hit the sponsor. Ship up. Question. Let me see. I'm gonna ask you about some of these trading companies. Okay, I got some guy that's been emailing me. I got some guy that's been emailing me trying to sponsor the channel, and he keeps calling me Steven. And then when I don't email back to him, he's like, look, Steven, I understand you missed my first email, but get back to us. We want to work with you, Steven. You know, and he's been sending me like 4 or 5 emails. And so I finally just now sent him back one. It was very simple. It just said, my name is not Steven. John, beginner trading. You know? Come on, guys. Get my name right. Get my name right. Most of the time, it's actually just a bot that's sending me the email. But look at PRVB here, guys. This looks good. Good volume. Let's watch $10 level right there. We got 1050 high up here. We got this low at 950. We're breaking the high here. What's gonna happen? 1050. I'm looking at this range, this dollar range here between 950 and 10. But this looks good. Honestly, we're getting some good volume today. I'm not hating the day. You know, the volume's pretty good. Let me see how much equity I got today. Whoa, my man, Nate the Great. Thanks for all your advice. I'm a beginner taking it slow, so I appreciate all the caution when talking about trades. Hey, no worries, brother. Hey, happy you find value here, for sure. Hey, appreciate the love, bro. Appreciate the support, dude. Nate the Great. You are the great. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. There we go. Yeah, hey Mo, hey dude, I've been watching AMC, bro. I'm in AMC, dude. I think the level it's got to break over. 1450 is the level everybody's talking about. But you can see I'm still holding mine, Mo. I'm still holding it. We're diamond hands in this thing, you know. Yeah. Hey, thank you, Elijah. Hey, thank you, bro. Appreciate the sub. Y'all hit that subscribe button, guys. But yeah. Yeah. Steven, man. Yeah. Steven Trades. I'm gonna change my name to Steven. We used to have a guy here. And he kept calling me Patrick. And he was a big Tom Brady fan. And so I made him a deal that if the Saints beat the Patriots at the time, then I got to call him Brady. I got to call him Brady or something like that for like 2 weeks. And I won. And I won the bet. And he let it. I said he had to change his name. He had to change his name to something for like a week. I can't remember what it was, but good times, good times. PRVB, guys, huge rip. Look at the volume coming in here. This is like a 40 million stock, so float stock. So the float's not super small either. This is a big move. This is a big move here, guys. This is going crazy. Look at this rip. This is a big move here. It's up to 1160s right now, 1160s. Hey, but no, thank you, man. Hey, I appreciate the donation. Yeah, so you guys ready for tech time? We could do tech time today. We're going to go over a few good things to look at, all right? And we're going to use this as an example. We can use, we can use this as an example. All right. Hey, my man. Hey, Ijal. Thank you for the subscribe. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. Thank you, brother. Appreciate the love, guys. Appreciate the support. But okay, guys. So, for tech time today, it is tech time. So let's go ahead and do our tech time for today. Much to Rob's displeasure, we're gonna do tech time today, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. All right. It's tech time. It's tech time. Okay, guys. For tech time today, we're going to be looking at one specific thing first, and that's how to identify and understand a specific range. We're also going to look at where good risk levels are in terms of pullbacks to the VWAP, and also where reasonable reward targets are if you're looking to get involved with pullback trades to the VWAP, like VWAP bounces, even short trades like VWAP fades. We're going to be looking at reasonable risk and reward levels and how to calculate ranges in trading. All right, and so the first one we're going to look at here is PRVB. Now, again, I talked about it earlier where I bought 50 shares. When I first got started trading, I bought like 50 shares of an IPO, completely oblivious to what range meant in trading and why it was important and significant. So, the reason range is important is because a $10 stock or a $12 stock can have a larger range than a $100 stock. The price is what usually like new traders end up looking at, but the price doesn't matter. What matters is how much that thing is moving on that particular day, and that's going to depend on a lot of different stuff like float size, volume, all that good stuff. So with this one, great volume. This one's got a pretty big range. For an $11 stock, this thing has moved in pre-market from about $8 all the way to $12. Okay, so that's a $4 move up. That's about a 50% move up. If it started off at $8 and it moved up $4, that's 50% gain in PRVB. So this thing's up huge, and it's got a $4 range. And so if you take 100 shares of this thing, you can get yourself in trouble because this thing is going to move fast. It's got a big range. And so in turn, what you need to do is you need to scale down your size. Like if you're trading a large range stock, you need to scale down your size because that's where you're going to get in trouble. You're also going to need to give yourself a larger risk. Okay, because if you give yourself a 5-cent risk or a 10-cent risk in this trade, man, this thing's just going to fluctuate and just hit that, stop you out over and over again because the risk is too small. And this is another reason why you should focus in understanding ranges. And the way you can do that is you just document the high and low on that particular day, as long as it has at least somewhat of a history and movement on that particular day. So we can look at this and see, okay, this thing's got about a $4 gap. It's got about a $4 range. It's up 50%, and it's got about a $4 per share range on the day. And so when you're doing that, that's what you got to take into consideration. And again, we could look at a large float stock like GE, which is more expensive, and see that GE, all pre-market, only had a range of about 10 cents. This thing's only up about 10 cents from 13.11 all the way to 13.21. Only about a 10-cent range right now in pre-market. Not a huge range, and again, you can see the drastic difference in a more expensive stock like this with a large float with a 10-cent range and a less expensive stock with a small float with a huge range of over $4 per share now. And so looking at the high and low on that specific day and calculating the difference, that's going to be the range on that specific day. And that's something that's going to influence your share size and how big you set your risk and reward levels here. And so with that said, the next thing we're going to look at is how to, let me see, what moved yesterday? Was it OBLN? I think moved really nicely yesterday. Yeah, so the next thing we're going to look at, guys, is reasonable risk and reward levels for some of these trades. And so we're going to look at OBLN here for this one example. So with OBLN, we're looking for reasonable risk levels. And so if we're buying pullbacks to the VWAP, let's get this previous closing price out of there just because it might confuse us a little bit here. But if we're buying pullbacks, okay, there's a few easy levels. Number one is that if I'm buying a pullback to the VWAP, say we're buying in on these pullback levels to the VWAP here, where do we want to set our risk? Where's our stop loss level? Where's the level at which when it breaks under this, we got to get out of the trade? Like, where's our risk level? Where's our stop loss level here? And so obviously you want to use previous support and resistance. And so it's going to depend if you want to be really tight with it and the range isn't huge, then you can look at a level like this maybe. You know what I mean? This is what I usually look for. I look for like a big low underneath where I'm buying into. And that way, if I'm not trying to hold this one long, say I'm just trying to get a small bounce, I can get in this at about 370, use 362 as a risk and have about 8 cents per share of risk. Very reasonable. So if I buy 1,000 shares and I get stopped out, I'm going to lose probably about 80 to 100 bucks after a little bit of slippage. But that's fine. That's a small risk relative to what we're looking for. And then if you want to get a good risk reward ratio, then you can look at a previous high of the day maybe. And the key with this one is about targeting really good volume trends, right? Really obvious trend, broke over the VWAP, pulled back to it, had really good volume on these pullbacks, definitely sufficient enough to trade. And so you're going to say, okay, well, where do I want to take profit? If I get in at 370 and I have an 8-cent risk, 8 to 10-cent risk here, then where's my reward target? We can use this level here. This level here is going to be a previous high of the day. It's going to be right around where a lot of other traders end up taking profit. And so that's one of the options. But understand, the larger your reward target, the less accurate you're going to be. because the more strict you are with getting big profits, the less accurate you're going to be. The more you're going to get stopped out because you're more strict. Now, if you want to be less strict, I think for me in this trade, I would probably rather use this level here. You know, this level had confirmation here, here, and here. And so if we're buying this pullback, we've got this nice high up there at 385. If we get in at 370, you know, we get in at 370, we get out at 385 or 390. You know, that is about a 2 to 1. It's about a 1.5 to 1 to 2 to 1 reward to risk ratio. So our risk is 8 to 10 cents. And our reward target is about 15 to 20 cents. And so that gives us a big reward target, a small risk, and, you know, a decent ratio to attack this specific trend on. So you can see that's what we're looking to do. We're trying to attack this trend on OBLN. And again, it works really, really well as long as you don't get greedy with it. Another situation that I'll find myself in is that sometimes if I want to give it a chance to continue going higher, what I can do is I can take a partial at this 385 level and then maybe let it move up here, and which would have been a smart move, a wise move. But, you know, you could take a partial off at those previous highs. And again, you know, when I was a new trader, I used to get into the habit where I would buy these high of the day breaks. And sure, this one ended up working. But a lot of the time, experienced traders are taking profit at these levels, at this 385 level or at this $4 level up here. And so with that, you're going to get some rejections from profit taken at those levels. And so it's smarter to just take profit with them and buy on these pullbacks, in my opinion, for a lot of these trend trades. But again, documenting this risk and using like a confirmed level like this here as a risk underneath us gives us we can buy the pullback to the VWAP. We have a tight risk underneath us, and then we've got a reasonable reward target above us. And that way you can build a good trading plan that you can basically just follow. You'll be less emotional in these trades because if you don't have a plan, you don't know what's going to happen. You know, you're going to get stressed. You're going to say, oh, should I take profit here? What should I do? What should I do? But if you build a good plan like this, stress is gone. You know exactly what you're going to do. You can just follow that plan to a T, not have to worry, not have the stress. You're going to be able to hold your positions longer if you want to, make more money doing so because you're less emotional about the trade, because you're building this type of plan before you enter. And now this took me a little bit to explain, but the more you do this, the more you build these type of plans, the better you'll get at it. You know, the better you get at it, the faster you'll be. Because like I can build a plan like this in my head in like 5 seconds, right? But it might take a new trader to, you know, there might be a little bit of time it takes to really condition themselves to be able to calculate it on the fly like that. And that just comes with screen time. And so I hope that makes sense, guys. That's our tech time for the day. If you guys have any questions, let me know. We're running a little bit late this morning, so we're doing tech time, you know, a little bit later just because we started the stream a little bit later. But yeah, let me know what you guys think and if you guys have any questions. Let me get the music back going on. All right. What's up, Angry Bob? How do you draw horizontal lines in TOS? You go to the money sign with the line underneath it. It's the price level tool. Hey, what's up? What's up, Angry Bob? Victor. Hey, what's up, Giannina? Hope you're doing well. Hey, I appreciate the support. Thank you, Jessica. Hey, yeah, y'all hit that subscribe button, guys. Be like Jessica. Listen, we do this live for free every day. We don't charge a penny for anything. It's all free. I'm at the beach right now. Check out my view, guys. Check that view out. Huh? I don't know if you guys can even see it, but I'm at the beach. And honestly, my view is dope. Check this view out. Let me see if I can get it so y'all can see the actual view here. I'll try to give you guys the actual view. Hold on. Check out this view. What? Check that view out, you know. That's the view right now. Gotta love it. Alright. Let me get this closed though, because it's too bright. But cool view for sure. Cool, definitely a cool view. Hey. Huh? Alright, hey, thank you, Zach. Y'all be like Zach, hit that subscribe button here. Here's PBTS. Man, PRVB, guys. This was really volatile. Looks good. Hey, thank you, Tina. Shout out to Tina. Thank you very much. Shout out to you. Hey, what's up, Mo? That good tech talk advice, John. How do you feel about using the 20 EMA versus the VWAP? I'm using the VWAP every single time. The reason I'm using the VWAP over moving averages, and of course I use moving averages for like specific systems and strategies. Like you'll see me use a moving average in some of the strategies I use, but most of the time I'm using the VWAP, and the logic behind the VWAP and me using it is really simple. The reason I use it is because with moving averages, there's a lot of different variations, right? And so with trading, you're kind of trying to move with the pack. The only reason technical trading works is because other people think it works, right? And so if other people think it's going to bounce at the VWAP, it's going to in turn bounce there because buyers are going to step in and buy it right there. With the VWAP, there's only one or two variations of it. There's not a ton of different variations of it. And so you got more people watching, analyzing, and in turn playing off of the VWAP as opposed to some of these more obscure moving averages where you got like the 9, the 12, the 20, the 50, the 100. You just got a lot of different groups of traders watching a lot of different variations. And so it's more consolidated with the VWAP. You got more traders watching it and using it. And so in turn, in my opinion, it's got more sway over a stock's movement, and it's an easier way to identify the trend as opposed to using like the 9 EMA or the 12 EMA. And I still use those for, again, specific systems and strategies. But if I'm trading trends, I'm using the VWAP for sure. We do have A and PC, which did dip. Let's see if it hits that level we talked about. PRVB was the bell of the ball. I don't know what it's doing now, but we're watching PRVB too, I guess. Hey, thank you, A Mighty Fine Adventure. Thank you, sir, for joining us today. Appreciate the love, guys. Appreciate the support for sure. PIRS looked good too. All right, guys, we got about 11 minutes, guys. 11 minutes. Hey, what's up, James Bond? How you doing, brother? Hey, what's up, Genie? Sean, LKCO? Or LCKO? Or LKCO, I guess. Yeah, LKCO is going... I wouldn't call this one going crazy. And again, it goes back to the range, Sean. So, like, same thing we talked about in Tech Time, right? Like, if we look at the range here, the real range is like... It's like 15 cents. You know, and so I'm pretty sure the float's going to be big. You can also see how it moved yesterday, right? Very slow range. Like all day yesterday, it only moved 14 cents. And so it's just not a huge range here. It's probably a large float is what I'm guessing for LKCO. Yeah, 182 million in the float. So a larger float. It's just less. It's not something I'm probably going to watch just because the range is too small. Unless it gets volume and volume picks up big. Then I'll watch it for sure. So yeah, right now we got PIRS, we have TLC, we have ANPC. What was the one that was just moving big? It was PRVB. Crazy rip. Let's see if it holds. No. It's at almost $11. Hey, what's up, bums? Hey, yes sir. Yeah, no, you're good, Sean. No worries, brother. Yeah, trading is very difficult. You're making me laugh out loud announcing your positions all the time. How do I respond? Good job. Thanks. Good luck. All of the above to you. You talking to me, Packers? I mean, I think that's what people want me to do. I don't think you're talking to me. You're probably talking to somebody else. But if you are talking to me, I mean, that's what I do. Hey, where is Juan? Is Juan in here? Juan, did you get your mug, bro? Is there the equivalent to the VWAP in Fidelity? I don't know. Never used Fidelity. There might be. There should be. I mean, most good platforms should be using the VWAP in their trading and have the VWAP as an option. Because so many traders... Again, the reason the VWAP works, guys, is very simple. The reason it works is because a lot of other traders use it. And so when a lot of other traders are watching it, when a stock pulls back to that VWAP level and they're trying to bet on that trend, they're going to buy it around that pullback level because so many other traders are in turn using it, if that makes sense. So basically, the reason it works is because other people think it works. But it works regardless, and other people are just using it. And so you can base your trades off of it in an easier way. Hey, thank you, Benjamin. Thank you, Benjamin. Hey, I appreciate the support, brother. Hey, thank you, man. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the support, bro. We got EYE in that's trying as well. Yeah, well, all of technical trading is self-fulfilling. Emmanuel says some indicators are like self-fulfilling prophecies. They all are. All indicators are. All technical trading is. Like, think about it, guys. Think about it like this. Okay, let's look at OBLN that moved yesterday, right? Why did OBLN bounce here? Because other people thought it would. So other people buy in, and in turn it bounces there. We look at this, we clear this out. Why did OBLN bounce here? Why did it bounce a little bit here? Because other people thought it would. The reason all technical trading, in all different forms of it, the reason it works is because other people think it works. It's self-fulfilling. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. It works because other people think it works. Regardless of any of that, it still works. And that's the most important thing, is whether it works or not. And the logic makes sense. It's just psychology. So when you see a big rip up, like a huge push up in a stock, and then we finally pull back, there's a lot of traders waiting for that pullback because they wanted to buy into it. They just didn't want to buy it as it's breaking highs because that's extended. So they're waiting to buy it on a pullback. And so if you're trying to buy pullbacks, what you want to do is you want to look for the most obvious pullbacks, the pullbacks that are the most obvious, the pullbacks that are the most clear, that the most other traders are going to want to buy into just like you. Those are the pullbacks you need to ultimately target, and that's the kind of mentality you got to have. Oh, sorry, Mr. Markham. That's the mentality you want to have if you're taking trades, is you want to buy the pullbacks. Yeah, Carol, hey. Carol, close the door, man. I'm loud. You never close the door. Your dad did, but sorry. But that's the mentality you want to look at stocks with, is, okay, how many other traders are going to end up buying it off of this level? And if they do, great, I can target it. TLC, $7. That's one of the main reasons I watch, like, psychological whole dollar levels, like 7, 8, half and whole dollar levels, like 850, 950. It's one of the reasons I watch those levels, is because, again, it's all psychology. It's all psychological. Thank you, Blake. Thank you, Party. Thank you, Chris. Thank you for the subscribe, guys. I appreciate the support. Where can I see the VWAP except TD and TOS? Everywhere. You can see it on Webull. You can see it on TD Ameritrade under Trend Studies. So you just go to Add Study, Trend Studies, and you'd see the VWAP right here. And when you put it up, you're gonna have the upper and lower bands. But yeah, it's gonna be on most reasonable platforms. Even if you're on a platform that does not, have the VWAP, what I used to do is before I traded on TD Ameritrade, I would just use them for charting, and so I would still buy and sell on my regular brokerage, but I would use TD Ameritrade's charts to analyze. So I'd watch TD Ameritrade, and when it got to a level, I would just buy it on my own broker, that even if it didn't have the VWAP. And I did that for a long time. Thank you for all the subs today, guys. Thank you, Ashley, Hindsight, Blake, Party. Thank you, guys. Appreciate the support. Hey, thank you, Alex. Appreciate the support, guys. A lot of subscribers today, guys, so I appreciate the support. I really do. We got 4 minutes, team. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the support, guys. Here, baby. Close the door. Yeah, and that's what a lot of people got to do, Jared. It happens. Thank you, Tasha. All right. If the subs keep coming like this, guys, I appreciate the love. I really do. But if the subs keep coming like this, I'm going to have to mute it and, like, put it on the side. We'll see how fast they keep coming. But I hope you guys understand, like, I'm just trying to teach you guys basics of technical trading with tech time. I think it's an important, overlooked aspect of trading. Like, a lot of traders learn strategies. You really need to learn, like, technicals. If you can learn these type of technical movements that I'm talking about, that's going to be beneficial, All right, guys, let me get the music going. And we got 3 minutes, team, 3 minutes. Hey, listen, we got 850 people here. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Let's get ready to trade. Hey, I'm good, Giannina. I appreciate it. I'm on vacation. I mean, we're on a business trip, too. I guess, to the IRS. Hey, listen, I'm working. So, we got this view. I'm on a business trip, I guess. I'm on a little bit of both, If you ask the IRS, it's a business trip, But no, I'm just joking. We're on vacation. And I'm just working while I'm here. TLC still pushing up. Alright, guys. We're going to have to... This is too much. Alright. I'm sorry, guys. We're going to have to probably delete this for now. It's a subscriber raid. Not a raid, but it's just we get a bunch of subscribers, so we're going to mute the music until the open, and hopefully it'll be done by then. Alright, PRVB still trying to bounce at 11. Okay, good. I think we're done with the subscriber raid. Alright, guys, y'all ready? Hey, I am right here. Oh, I am in Florida. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm in Florida. Hey, listen. You know. Alright, guys. Hey, here's the bell. Good luck, team. Let's do this. Alright, here's PRVB. Let me pull all the other stuff up. AMC is dropping down. It's at 1360s, guys. 1360s. I see SCPS. It's up to almost $10. We're looking at BTX here. Here's AMC. It's trying. It's up to 1370s. Quick rebound here. There we go. I see SQBG and ANPC. Here's ANPC. AMC is ripping up. Look at SQBG. Here's ANPC. ANPC's at 1150s. We're watching that for a potential move up here. PRVB still trying. Huge range for that one though. There's PRV getting rejected. I see TLC move up. Over the VWAP is what I'm watching this one for. AMC's at 1360s. VSTM's kind of moving up. Here's DPW trying. Alright, look at TLC, guys. TLC's pushing up. AMC's back up to 1370s. Alright, so AMC is grinding up a little bit. EYEN, guys. Look at EYEN. This one is pushing up big. Need a little bit more volume, but the volume's getting better for sure. Look at EYEN. We have TLC that we're still watching. Here's AMC. It's at 1380s, guys. It's popping up too. Looks good. Scalping a little bit of EYE in here. 50 shares right now. There we go. Took a little bit off, holding 25 shares left. Same thing I've been talking about. Same strategy. Hey, thank you, Curiosity. Hey, my man, thank you, brother. Let's see if we get a rip here. I need the spread's a little bad, but that's okay, because we're there we go. That's what we wanted to see. Oh, stupid fail. I made 15 bucks. Same strategy I've been talking about. Same strategy, same exact thing. We broke over the VWAP. We pulled back to it. We bought it here. We rode the bounce up. So that's our first trade today. Well, green trade. You know, small but green. Carol. Carol. Close the door. Sheesh, man. Anyways. OBLN is moving too. Just needs a little bit better volume. This one doesn't quite have the volume that I want to see. TLC dumping down. ADMP moving. AMC's looking great, guys. It's over 14, guys. AMC's finally doing it. It's finally doing it. AMC's moving, guys. It's up to over 14. It's at 1408. Let's watch 1450. Is that going to break? Guys, is 1450 going to break with AMC? This is a TD Ameritrade. Yeah, I'm watching most that I can. Oh, PIRS just ripped up too. Look at AMC, guys. AMC is running. Looking great. Look at PIRS too. Let's see if it holds over the VWAP here. We're watching it. Great volume for PIRS too. So far, we made a little bit of money on EYEM, but look at AMC, guys. AMC's over 14s. Yeah, see PRS moving. Look at AMC, guys. AMC's at 14.13. Still looks good. PRS still ripping up. Great volume here. Great volume. PRFX getting some volume too. AHT. Here's AMC, guys. Man, AMC just ripping up. So here's AMC. AMC's down to 14s. See if it holds here. I mean, I want to see it hold over 14. It looks okay. Ugh. Man, honestly, okay. kind of looking at BTX here. Look at AMC, guys, up to 1425s. Is this the squeeze that's finally going to happen here? All right, we got 25 shares left of this. We've kind of scalped out of it. Same strategy that we've used a lot over the past few days. Again, what do we get? We talked about this same setup yesterday. We're just going to get out here. So we made about 12 bucks. So another green trade. Again, same strategy we talked about yesterday. Downward movement, break over the VWAP, and then buy in the pullback. We bought this dip. Really, we bought it up here, getting a little bit impatient with it, and then we added back here once we got this pullback that we wanted and rode the scalp up there. So not too bad. We'll take that. But we're watching PIRS. It doesn't look bad. We just nailed the little bounce so far. All right, and yeah, here's AMC, guys. So AMC is looking great. Man, look at it. Hey, thank you, Everettus. Thank you, brother. Look at AMC, guys. So AMC is over 1450. Is this when the squeeze is going to happen? Is this when the squeeze is going to happen, guys? It's up to 1460s, guys. This was the big level for AMC. So, like, look, here's the level right here at 1460. This is it. Right here at 1460 is the level. Right at 1460. So, it's got to get over that and hold. It's a big level. It touched it. Let's see if it can actually get over it. So far today, we're green on AMC. We made a little bit of money on PIRS. We made a little bit of money on, what else do we trade? TLC? No. What else do we trade? PIRS, we sure traded. ANPC? No. All right. OBLN? What did I trade? Now I gotta go look. Okay, yeah, this is our day today so far. It's a small day. No, this isn't our day. This is our day so far. And we made our money on EYEN. Here's our day. We're up 42 bucks. We made our money on EYEN, and then PRIS, and then AMC. So, not a bad day so far. We're looking at OBLN too. We're watching OBLN. We'll see what happens with it. But so far, AMC breaking highs is big news. It's got to get over 1460 and actually hold, though. That's the problem. Coffee tastes so good, guys. AMC, let's see if it holds at 1450 is where we want to see it kind of get over. We'll see. I'm still looking at BTX too. Hey, my man RDJ, thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Hey, my man. Thank you, brother. Appreciate the sub, bro. Welcome. B Matt, RDJ. Thank you, guys. Alright, so we're going to see if AMC bounces here. We got some levels that we could watch for AMC. We're waiting on it. There we go. Alright, so we're scalping a few different moves here. Number one, I'm going to go ahead and get out of OBLN. So we just got our first loss on the day. It was pretty small. It's $5.25. We're still in PIRS here. We scalped it a little bit, and we ended up getting a drop real quick now. But we're still green, and we made a little bit of money on it. But we're going to try to... I don't like this pullback, of course. Oof. Alright, so we still made money on it, but basically had to get out there. So that's our first loss on the day. I hope you guys could see, like, our one loss is smaller than all of our wins. You know, so we're losing less than we're winning, you know, which is good. Always a good thing. EYEN still trying right here. It's at 580, so let's see if we get a U-shaped breakout pattern here. Doesn't look bad. AMPC trying to come back here. Alright, so AMC is getting up there, guys. This is the level. I mean, this is where everybody's talking about AMC at. Like, everybody's talking about AMC at 1450s. And so we'll see what happens, but everybody's talking about it. Everybody's mentioning it. Let's see what we get. Yeah, GameStop up as well. Yeah, here's AMC. Here's GameStop. So, GameStop's at 190 right now. So we'll see if it holds. Big moves here. My portfolio's looking good. You know. Right, we just took half off there. I'm gonna protect myself. I'm gonna protect myself. Just because this is a big level, and if it gets rejected here, you know, me selling my 10 shares ain't gonna influence it either. So please don't get mad at me for taking profit and protecting my trade. Looks like I got faked out in OBLN. That's okay. BTX just dumped. AMC pulling back some too here. Alright, so we're scalping a little bit of PIRS again. Alright, we got 35 shares left. So I'm trying to manage this as I can, but yeah. There's 46. It might get rejected at 50 though, so well, let's just get out the rest there. All right, so we made a little bit of money there. So far, pretty accurate day. We're running like 80%. Even my OBLN trade was right. I think I just got a little bit. I think I was managing 2 trades at once, and so I just got stopped out because it was just kind of a stressful situation being in multiple trades at once. I gotta avoid doing that next time. But I think even the plan would have worked. Like it did bounce. You know what I mean? So like, nah, it's all right. Still green. BTX dumping down. We're looking at AMC. We're still looking at PIRS too. Right. All right, so yeah, this is the big level for AMC though, and we're in it. We're holding it on multiple different platforms here. Ooh, man, look at PIRS, guys. PIRS still ripping up. Maybe I should have held a little bit, but that's okay. We are getting this rip, though. And again, I mean, what did we talk about earlier, guys? We talked about when you're getting a pullback, what do you look for? You look for, like, a risk level like this. Like, look how well this risk level would have worked. Like, you find a confirmed level, boom, you got yourself a nice risk level. If you're buying these pullbacks to the VWAP, you got a tight risk, big reward target that you can take advantage of, good volume, which is another one of the criteria we look for. Just a lot of things coming together for PIRS, making it a good stock to watch for sure. LKCO is popping up too. I mean, it's moving. Range is still small, but it's moving. Alright, PIRS still moving here. Hey, my man, DYL. Y'all be like DYL, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Do it now. Run those numbers up, team. The day's not really that bad, Juan. I don't think... Hey, Juan, did you get your mug, bro? Did you get your mug? PIRS still trying to make moves. We're watching it. It's got to get over 250 and hold. Here's AMC. Not yet? Okay. Well, you should get it in the next day or two, Juan, for sure. I could track it, I guess. Let me see where it's at. Yeah, I got you, bro. Let me see where it's at, dude. I could check exactly where it is. Okay, so it'll be there Thursday by 9 p.m., Juan. My bad. So the day after tomorrow, brother. Thursday by 9 p.m. If anybody else wants me to track their mug, let me know. If you ordered a mug from me, let me know. Oh, Joseph Green, I can check you too, bro. Let me check. Juan, you get yours Thursday at 9 p.m. Or before 9 p.m. Joseph, I remember packing yours up too. Let me check out where yours is at, bro. I got you. There you go. They haven't updated your tracking information, which is kind of weird. You'll get it. A lot of the time these will just show up. Let me check somebody else's to make sure. But yeah, worst case scenario, if you don't get one, I'll send you 2 mugs, you know. Hey, it happens, Robert. Yeah, no worries, Joseph. Robert, get out of here. What did I enter on your second entry? So with PIRS, I got in this pullback here, I think. Or no, this AMC. Alright, so I jumped in PIRS here, I think, on this pullback. I don't remember what my entry was, but it was somewhere around this pullback here. There's 250s though. Don't look bad. I see WORX making moves too. TLC trying to move up too. We're gonna watch it. How do you get a mug? Wait, is there a beginner trading mug? Yeah, there's a VWAP fade mug. Let me see if I can find a picture of it. I don't have them with me on this trip, but let me see if I got a picture of it. Let me see. Yeah, I can find it here. Hold on. Hey, my man Rohit, thank you, brother. I needed to just send me a picture of it. There we go. Here we go. Here's the mug. Here, y'all want to see a picture? This is the mugs, guys. So if you want, man, get out the way. Hey, buddy, what you doing in here, bro? Here, you can. These are the VWAP Fade mugs, guys. They're super dope. They're VWAP Fade mugs, so they show you a VWAP Fade pattern. They're really dope. They got green insides. They're black on the outside. They're trader mugs. I think they're 8 ounces, so they're not huge mugs, but they are... the first few people that bought them got them for a cheap price. I can show you guys how much it was to ship these, and so I literally made like, and on some of these, I made like $2, and so we're gonna have to run that price up to $20 a piece. But for $20 a piece, that includes shipping. You get one of these beautiful mugs as long as you're in the U.S. And they're really dope mugs. But yeah, for $20, including shipping, you can get those mugs. If you want one, just look in the description. You can PayPal me $20, leave your address, and I'll send you the mugs. I usually have some, but I'm on vacation. PIRS, still rip it up, guys. Still rip it up. But yeah, you can see my PayPal in the description if you want to purchase a mug. Shipping to Canada? No, I can't ship to Canada. The reason I can is just because shipping's way more expensive, and so I can ship to Canada, but they're gonna be like $30 because Canadian shipping is twice as much. So if you're in Canada, I'll ship to you, but they're $30 including shipping, you know. So bro, you know I'm watching you almost every day from Sweden. How sick is the internet though? The internet here is great. You know, at my hotel, the internet's great. Honestly, I might make a balcony stream. Look at PFRX, guys, at 320s for PFRX. That's a big move. Still no volume though, so we still need more volume. That last push is looking okay, but we still need more volume. But look at PRX. AMC pulling back to the VWAP here. We're going to see what happens. We're watching that for sure. No. I mean, spoons will... I mean, the inside doesn't get scratched from what I've seen, not Lucid. The outside, because it's a black outside, you can see some small scratches on the outside, but that's going to happen with any black coffee mug. Aside from that, the quality is pretty solid, bro. Like, I've been using these for years. But like I said, these mugs, when I originally bought them, were not cheap. I think, like, yeah, I'll tell you, like, I think I'm getting them for, like, I bought them for, like, $4 a piece wholesale, buying hundreds. Do y'all see this? Whoa, guys, I think my monitor's broken. Wow. What the heck? Here, hold on, guys. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to minimize this real quick. You guys can't see it, but my monitor... Look at this monitor, guys. Look at that. What does that mean? I think I'm gonna have to turn this off and back on real quick. Hold on. Oh no, guys, my monitor's broken. I'm gonna have to go buy a new monitor while I'm here. Damn. I dropped this thing the other day. I knew this would happen, man. My monitor's broken, guys. Crap. Let me try the HDMI settings. Any suggestions real quick? Yeah, the stream is fine, but my monitor's broken. Yeah, let me check the cable real quick, guys. Hold on one second. Let me try that. Shut up. Sorry guys, bear with me. Nah man, look at that. That monitor is broken. Oh man. I'm gonna have to buy a new monitor, guys. That sucks. I mean, I can kind of, honestly, I'll leave it up because I can kind of see it. The only problem is I can't really see the scans. So just bear with me. I'll leave it up because I can still see it through OBS on my end, but like I'm gonna have to go get a new monitor. That sucks. That sucks. It's time anyway. It's time that I upgraded monitors, but I'm gonna have to go do that like today, unfortunately. And like, what I'll do right now, guys, just because like it'll still be fine because like I can still see everything on this. Like I can still set it up, but I'm just gonna have to basically manage the trade from my other end, which is fine. I could still do it. I could still trade because like I have my full monitor on my screen, but I know I dropped this. I dropped this monitor the other day and broke it, I guess. Man, that sucks. It's time. I've had this monitor for years, but man, that's unfortunate. The only problem is the scans, to be honest. It's hard for me to read what they say, but I could probably read it through here. I see PRFX. AMC broken down. Go buy a new one today.
What'd you do?
I dropped it the other day when I was carrying it over here. Yesterday I dropped it, and it worked good today, but now it's just fuzzy. I don't know what that is. But we're gonna have to get a new one today. We gotta look up where Walmart is. Yeah, it sucks. The stream just crashed? Oh. Hey, what's up, Hisoka? I found a video with you problem, dude. Any mods here that could answer my question? Hisoka, what's up? You good? Stream's back. Hey, we're good. We're back. Okay, cool. Yeah, lagging out for 15 seconds. Hey, it's cool. It happens. And y'all can still see my trades. Like, I'm watching PFRX here, and I might jump in a trade here if we can get a candle to open or to close over this right here. If we get a candle to close over that, then I might jump in this, maybe. The problem is it's hard for me to see. I'm gonna have to get some different scans out. We're gonna have to. Yeah, look at PFRX. So it's not holding. We're gonna have to get Benzinga back up on a different page. Y'all help me out. I can't see the scanners in my own room, so just tell me what's moving, because I can't see anything right now. Weird. Kind of hitting this monitor, see if that can make it work, but... yeah, it's broken. It sucks. It's alright. What else we got? Okay, hey, I got you, Hisoka. Let me check it out. I might have to mute the stream or the music for a second, guys, while I do this. Alright, here, hold on. Let me, I'm gonna mute this so I can listen to this to try to get my monitor back working, guys. So just bear with me. I'm gonna have to mute everything. Or I'm definitely gonna have to mute the desktop audio for a second. So just give me a second. Let me pause the music here. I can't do that right now. I'm streaming. I can't uninstall my driver for my 3D card right now. I'm streaming using this driver, so I'll have to wait. Who? Yeah, I saw the video he's using. No, it's not my cable being loose. What it probably is, guys, like I said, yesterday I dropped this monitor, unfortunately. It was the day before yesterday when we first got here and I was setting this up. Or actually, it was last night. Or the night before last. And I dropped this monitor, and this monitor basically just flipped. And so it's unfortunate, but it's okay. We can still trade, and like, we're still good. I just can't see my scans is the only problem. But aside from that, like, we're good. What else is moving right now, guys? Let's see. Like, I'm still trading. Like, we still got time. SMN? I see BTX trying to push back up. If you guys want to see it, I'm also back in PIRS. So, like, we can still show you. I'm in PRS. We're going to see if we get a bounce here. Maybe we'll add some more. If it pulls back to 250, and then we're going to use 250 as a risk maybe here. Add a little bit more. We're in 100 shares. We'll add another 100 too if it pops up. But we're just trying to catch a bounce up to the test that high up there at 267. And the more it drops, we're going to slowly scale into more down to 250. And then we're going to use 250 as our maximum risk. We might let it test like 248 right here too. So like, we're gonna let it test some of these levels. We're just trying to buy on this pullback, anticipating a move back up. All right, so we're in with 200 shares now. Hey, thank you, Queen. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you for the sub. Welcome. Y'all hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We do this live every single weekday for free on YouTube right here. Alright, so this is right around where we wanted. You know, we're still playing with money that we've already green on today, so we're just going to see if we get this bounce up to like 260 that we're looking for. Hey, thank you, Pepe. AHT. I see BTX making moves too. Yeah, AHT looks good. Alright, here's the 250 level we were talking about. This is the level I really want to see a bounce on. And again, we can let it test like 258. Since we're already green in the trade, we could try to hold it break even. We're essentially just betting that the trend's going to continue. And like, maybe we can add one more 100 share position since we're already green and see if we can get our average down a little bit. Hey, thank you, Chase. Oh, there's 52s. Hey, thank you, guys. I'm going to have to mute this. Hey, my monitor's back. My monitor's back, guys. My monitor's back. Hey. Alright, guys. This sound, man. Sorry. We're going to have to... Y'all hit the subscribe button. Be like them. But we're going to have to mute it for now. Alright, guys. So we're in 300 shares. Not a bad position here. Again, our goal was to see if it bounces here. This is what we really want to let it bounce at. If it can. What did AMC end up doing? I see PFRX didn't do much. AMC is back up to 1430s, guys. So AMC is back up. It's back heading up here. All right, so AMC is back up to 1430s. It's getting ready to edge closer to that 1450 level. It really drastically needs to get over. Alright, so again, we're letting it test this level. This is what we want to see. Like, we have the support level that we drew here. This is the level we're trying to let it test. But we're certainly close to getting stopped out for sure here on PRS. Luckily, we're trading with house money on money that we've already made. But yeah, we got to be careful here for sure. Unless we get like a crazy drop, I don't mind letting it test here and just hanging out with it. AMC still heading up nicely too. And so we'll come back to PIRS, but look at AMC. PRVB. I'm watching it. 44 seems okay. We have PRVB. If it gets back over 11, then we're talking. You know. Probably getting pretty close to exiting out of PIRS. I want to give it 1 second, but probably pretty close. Here, I'm still in PIRS here. We're just hanging out. Watching AMC as well, because we're in AMC too, of course. Watching AHT now too. AMC's heading back up. I have a mental stop stam. Yeah, I'm using about 45, maybe. Right around there. Again, I'm trying to see if it bounces right here, so I'll let it test that, but, you know, it depends. 250 is going to be a big level. Like, it's got to get over 250 and actually hold. And so, like, we don't mind letting it test the VWAP, but we definitely don't want to see it break underneath the VWAP in an obvious way. You know, AHT just popped off too, just to bring up AHT. Here's AHT. I think Joel mentioned this one. Somebody did, and it's up to 350, so it looks good now. 356 now for AHT, so it's looking strong. And we're managing PIRS on the other end and AMC as well. Something else you can do, guys, if you want to help support your boy here is by go check out Top Step. I do day trade the futures market, and the futures market and Forex has no PDT rule. And so if you want to learn that with no PDT rule, you can check out Top Step. What Top Step does is it funds you in those markets. And so, wait, let me, okay, so I'm still watching PIRS. It's bouncing right at the risk level, but I got to pay attention to it. But yeah, what Top Step does is it funds you in those markets, and it's a good way to learn if you're new to futures, because you don't, by using funded account programs like this and trying to get into these funded account programs, you don't have to risk what you normally would if you're putting that much money down trying to trade futures with your own account. And so with Top Step, they give you a demo account and they give you a profit target and different rules and conditions. And if you can follow those rules and conditions and hit that profit target without hitting the max loss, then they fund you the same amount. And so the base one's 30K. So if you pass that one, you get 30K in funding with an 80% split. So you take that funded account, you make $1,000, you keep 800, they keep 200, and they're regulated right here in the U.S. They're located in the U.S. They paid out millions in withdrawals every year. They pay out millions of dollars in withdrawals to their profitable traders, and they're funding thousands a year. This past year, they funded over 6,000 traders in that market. Hey, thank you, my man, Anthony. Hey, thank you, brother. Appreciate the love, bro. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate the support. But yeah, they're funding traders. Again, there's no PDT rule, and again, I think it's if you're good at futures, you can try to get funded and make some money. Even if you're new though in Forex or futures, it's a good way to learn. I've learned kind of in the futures market through Top Step by doing that, and it's just a good way to learn because you don't have the full pressure of real money, but it's not just like using a regular paper account. There's still some pressure, and so you know we're probably about to get stopped out. PIRS. One more cent, and we're gonna be out of this thing. But yeah, if you want to check out Top Step, I'll post this link, and you can help support your boy here. I'll pin it to the top of the page as well. Yeah, AMC. Hey, AMC's over 1450s here, guys. Over 1450s. So big dumb trade of the day on PIRS. It might. I think PIRS might go back up, but I did lose some money here with it. You can check out my loss here. I lost $14. It's all right. We were using house money, and we were already green on the day, and so we were kind of trading with money we've already made. But I would be lying if I said I wasn't disappointed in this trade. Maybe I held it for too long. That's possible for sure. But regardless, we're okay. Again, we're also looking at AMC, guys, and AMC just broke over 1450s. It's sitting at 1450s right now. Looks really good. So we're watching that for sure. See if we can hold over 1450s. Yeah, we see AHT flex. Yeah, I'm looking at AHT. Looks good. Looks really good. We're watching it for sure. Watching AMC try to get over 1450s too. But yeah, those are the two we're mostly watching. AMC got rejected at 1450s, guys. It got rejected there. Yeah, I always enter above the VWAP. All right, so AMC back over 1450s. Is at 1453 now. I've been kind of watching PTIX here. PTIX, it needs noticeably more volume. Hey, wait, come here. Sorry. Had to ask Carol something. BTX? Yeah, I'm looking at AMC. I want to see AMC. There's so many people that have been talking about AMC breaking over 1460s and stuff, but yeah, BTX is ripping. Yes, 100% flex. I usually buy right around the VWAP. Not exactly like around the VWAP. There's AMC breaking highs, but yeah, the higher it is away from the VWAP, the more extended for sure. So I'm usually buying on pullbacks right around the VWAP. Below the VWAP, though, it's in a downward trend or a questionable downward trend, and so you know that's what matters the most. Look at AMC, guys, over 1460s. There it goes. Crazy rip here. Yeah, hey, here it goes with AMC. I'm hoping we keep getting rips, guys. I'm hoping we do. Oh, another way you can help support us, guys, is by go checking out Webull. If you open up an account on Webull, you get a free stock. If you deposit $100, you get another free stock. I think they still have their free stock promo where you get like 4 free stocks, but I might be wrong. Check out with them first. But again, if you haven't already, check out Webull. Free paper trading on Webull. So if you're a new trader and you want to learn, we've had a lot of people saying, hey, what should I do as a beginner? You can learn on Webull. There's free paper trading. Practice on that. You get free stocks just for signing up if you haven't opened up an account. If you open up an account, deposit $100, you get 2 free stocks. You know, and one of the times I got like a $400 free stock. It was like American Tower Company. And so like you do, I mean, most of the time you're going to get a cheap stock, but you do sometimes get expensive stocks as well. So check out Webull. Here's the link. I'm going to be biased in all of their favor, of course, because I get a commission if you sign up through me. I get a free stock on Webull, and on Top Step, I get a cut. But, you know, if you want to help support your boy here, I'll post this link. You can help support the channel. AMC pulling back now. Let's see if it holds at 1460. I think that's the big level. Let's see if it actually holds there at 1460. PTIX is bouncing up a little bit. I think the volume's still a little light for me for PTIX, but PTIX is starting to bounce too. You can check this out here. Volume's not that bad, to be honest. I mean, it just needs to get over 100K and stay there. So we're watching that. You know, we're going to see what we get with it. But yeah, AMC ripping up big too. It's at 1470s here. I use some of the patterns for futures. It depends. Like, I'll show you futures trading in a second. It just depends. I'm scalping just in a little bit different way. I'm scalping the SPY in futures, and it's just a little different. So like this is futures trading. I just took a little contract on the SPY. I'm shorting this, which is just the SPY. It's the S&P 500. So when we cover, we're gonna buy it back. But aside from that, there's no PDT rule here. It's just basically like day trading. You're just betting on different things. So like with futures, you're betting on the future price of a commodity most of the time. All right, so we're gonna try to cover one of these contracts. There's 1 and 2. So we just made 62 bucks in the futures market, basically shorting this here. So you can see like the SPY bounced up, and we just shorted it at this top right here and wrote it down some. So this is the SPY, the S&P 500. We're trading what's called the E-mini, and so that's what we're looking at. It's just the S&P 500, and we're trading that momentum. But again, no day trading or no PDT rule in futures. So yeah. If my screen's blurry, just refresh. Refreshing should help. AMC pulling back, testing that 1460 level. Let's see what happens here. It's at 1460. Let's see if it holds. We're scalping a little bit on AHT here. Got out a little bit more, holding 50 shares. We're just gonna see what happens here with this last little 50. I'm gonna get out a little bit more. We're holding 25 shares. Now we just get out there. So we made about 15 bucks on this little trade. For AHT, we're up about $30 today. It's a small day. After we gave some of that money back on PIRS, you know, it's still a small day. It's still green, you know, but smaller green for sure. Here's AMC. So we did bounce at 1460, like we talked about. And again, one of the reasons this works is because this is the most obvious level. So you got the most traders that are just buying into this level here. And then that's why we bounce at least some. Well, no, I mean, I use Webull. I use Webull for investing and swing trading, just not day trading. And so I'm holding AMC, GameStop, Endeavor on Webull. I just don't use it for day trading. I use TD Ameritrade for day trading. Not that it matters. I mean, you know. The only people that hate on other people that get money doing anything are just people that don't have it, and they're just mad. Not saying that's anybody here. I'm just saying, don't hate. You know, we're going to make our money however we make our money. Listen, we don't sell a course. We don't sell a service. We don't charge a penny for any of our content. It's literally all free. We don't even claim to be an expert. And so if we make some free stocks on Webull, y'all will be all right. You know, y'all will live. Hold on, let me.
Talk to you real quick.
Okay. Alright guys, sorry. Had to talk about something vacation related. No, there's the PDT rule on TD Ameritrade. But I have a cash account, so there's no PDT rule for me. PDT rule is only for margin accounts. AMC still holding at that 1460 level, so it looks good. PIRS. I mean, it might be a VWAP rejection right here. But like with PIRS, it might be a VWAP rejection, which would just mean a quick push back down. It's not really a fade, I think, until it's maintaining a downward trend for a little while. Like so far, it's still kind of bullish, and like this is kind of the line in the sand level for me, where if it breaks under this, it's looking weak for sure. And it's still looking weak. I mean, it's below the VWAP, but like right now with consolidation, it still hasn't really confirmed what trend it's in yet. It might push back over and continue back up and reclaim and do some stuff. It just depends, you know. I think it's got to get over that 250 level. I see PTIX as well. AHT. Oh, I had to take my medicine. Kind of looking at PTIX here. What did AMC end up doing? AMC's up to 14.18s. Still ripping up. Let's see if it can continue breaking highs here. Oh, what is that? What's the symbol, Tony? Yeah, I didn't see what OCGN did today. I didn't do much, just kind of faded. OPLN, same thing. USWS, same thing. POE's trying. DPW. EDU's kind of making some runs, but PRV, same thing. Now look at BBIG, just got a rip over the VWAP. Maybe it holds there. Still watching AHT and like PTIX. Volume's not really great for PTIX, but AHT still looks okay. Nice little trend that's being maintained for AHT. And I added like a little bit to PTIX here. Very low volume, and so it's just a little bitty trade. We're a little feeler trade. If volume gets in, maybe this thing continues to pop. We'll have to wait and see, but that's what I'm watching right now. AMC did it. Yeah, I saw that. It's still got, I mean, consolidation's healthy, so like it can consolidate. It kind of needs to. Yeah. Hey, that's rough, AB. Sorry to hear that, brother. Hey, good luck, bro. Hey, y'all hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We're here live every weekday for free. So hit the subscribe button. We're just a resource and community for traders, just a free resource for traders to learn, grow, get together, talk about stocks, brainstorm ideas, talk about what's going on in the stock and crypto market. Haven't been looking at crypto much today. Crypto's been dull. Like here's Dogecoin. It's just been really boring here. Nothing really going on with Doge. It's just pretty slow. You know, saying it about. I mean, it's moving up kind of, but it's not moving up fast. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna get out the rest here. I got out the rest of PTIX. It's just too rich. There's no volume. I didn't want it to just add up and be a big loss, so we just got out of it and kept it easy. It's cost this day. BTX. What's up, Trader T? Yeah, BTX looks good. Definitely a bullish kind of consolidation pattern where it broke under the VWAP. It's pushing back up. It actually held the VWAP here, which I think looks really strong. And now it's bouncing back up to test. Come on, click. Why don't you want to click? There we go. Now it's pulling up to test these highs right here. And so let's see what happens when it gets there. AMC about to break down. I don't know about that. I mean, AMC's looking pretty good to me. I mean, it's consolidating over 1460, which is good. I think AMC just has to consolidate over those previous highs at 1460 and just maintain over that level. I think a lot of other traders are watching for that too. TTOO getting a spike. Look at TTOO here. It's getting some volume. It's 118 now. Hey, my man Cam. Hey, thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Hey, shout out to Cam. Y'all hit that subscribe button, guys, if you haven't already. Definitely appreciate it if you do. I see you, Matthew. Have a good day, brother. Let me make sure none of these other ones had issues. And then let me look at my... Hey, thank you, Assam. Hey, thank you, guys. Alright, so yeah, most of these packages, most of the cup orders that we sent out are going to be there before the end of the week. So like most of these are going to be there before the end of the week if you ordered a mug from me. Alright, we're scalping a little bit of PIRS here too. We basically made our money back with it plus a little bit. We're in with 100 shares left. We just took a 300 share position and bought this pullback right here. It's the same thing I talked to somebody about where it's like I saw this consolidation down here. And so because it was consolidating and it hadn't broken over that low, I figured if it breaks over the VWAP, I might buy that pullback.
How many eggs do you want?
What?
3 eggs do you want?
3. Hey, we're making them here? I thought we were making them over at Mimi's.
No, we're gonna make them here and then we're gonna go over Mimi's and
Bring them over? Okay. So that's good. I mean, we made back our biggest loss on the day, and now we're back up to like $50 plus in profits, so. Alright, so we're still chilling in this, guys. We'll see what happens. There's 57s. Hey, thank you, Gasper. Hey, thank you, boy. Hey, thank you, my boy. Not boy. Thank you, my boy. I appreciate the sub, bro. Thank you, man. Alright, I'm watching the level 2 here, try to stack up. If it slows down, we're gonna slow down on it too. And again, this is my P&L today, guys, and you can see a common trend. Like, number one, here's the VWAP Fade mugs before I get rid of this. So, like I said, if anybody wants to buy a mug, they're $20 including shipping, which again, guys, is pretty cheap. That's like $10 a mug. Most people are selling these for like $25 plus shipping. It's $10 a mug, basically plus shipping. It's $20 all included with shipping and everything like that. You'll get it shipped to your doorstep. It's really dope. It's got a green inside, a black outside trader mug. It's got the VWAP Fade pattern here. And yeah, if you look in the description, you can check out my PayPal and just PayPal me 20 bucks. I'll send it to you, pack it up in a nice bubble wrapped envelope. And like I said, it's a pretty good deal, you know. Again, shipping's like 10 bucks on this. And so you're basically getting this mug for like 10 bucks. It's a pretty good deal for a mug. So check it out. Get them while they're hot. Buy them in the description if you want to help support the channel here. Yeah. Thank you, Patricia. I appreciate the sub. And again, it's just all ways to help support the channel, guys. So always help support the channel. You can buy push-ups, buy sit-ups. $1 donation equals two push-ups. And so if you want to see me suffer, listen, maybe you don't like me. Maybe you disagreed with me. You can make me suffer and do push-ups. All you got to do is donate $1. I'll do 2 push-ups. You'll see me do the push-ups. Right now we got 43 push-ups we have to do today. And so you can buy push-ups. Capitalism's thriving in the channel. You can buy mugs. Again, capitalism's thriving here. Support your favorite YouTuber. But no, on the real though, guys, I really appreciate the support. Everything we do here is free. So we don't charge a penny for anything unless it's push-ups or mugs. But like all of the content we put out there is completely free. We don't charge a penny for it. So do it. Do it. Yeah. Yeah. VWAP Fade is a short pattern, which is basically, this is a VWAP Fade if you guys want to see it. And we got all these mugs. I'm going to do a VWAP bounce one too. But we've got all these mugs, and I'll show you how we do it. Like, here's AMC, right? Like, a VWAP Fade is... see if I can find an example of one. This is a VWAP Fade. Right here. So you can see AMC was maintaining in a downward trend. A VWAP Fade is shorting these pops to the VWAP and riding it down. So you can see downward trend, downward trend. A VWAP Fade is shorting these pops. They're just old mugs that we got, but they're trader mugs, and they got trader patterns on them. So for that reason, they're dope, you know. Just do it. Do it. You know. LEDS. I gotta be careful. Yeah, LEDS is ripping up. I gotta be careful. I'm in PIRS. I'm just happy we got out of this one green. You know, we were red. I'm gonna get out half here. We lost some money on it, but we ended up rebounding and making our money back, and so, you know, I'm happy with that. We're gonna let that 25 shares sit. Yeah, LEDS is pushing up nicely here. But yeah, this is my P&L right now, guys. And even though, listen, today's a smaller day because I kind of had 1 or 2 bad trades. But even on my bad days, guys, this is my P&L. So you can see the only 2 losses I've had today were $5.25 and 54 cents. Everything else is green. Very green day. And it's another green day in the books, guys. You know, we're pretty consistently green. And yeah, I'll take it. Mosey, GameStop. Yeah, GameStop ripping up. LEDS is ripping up big here too. Here's Mosey. Mosey's popping off. GameStop hammering up too. So let's see about 200 for GameStop. I think $200 is the level for GameStop that a lot of people are going to pay attention to. Does he not set a stop loss? I'm a scalper, Jason Bourne. So I scalp positions. And so I'm jumping in and jumping out usually within a minute. And so taking the time to set a stop loss doesn't make a lot of sense for me as a scalper, and I think stop losses are good things. I think you need to set a stop loss. Most traders do. But just for my specific style of trading, I use a mental stop. And when I'm in a trade, I just manage it really well. So I just manage it and watch it closely, and you know, protect myself along the way. So I have mental stops, but it's subjective. You know, you got some people that are like, oh, you got to set physical stop losses, and they think that if you don't, you're a bad trader. And then you got other traders that understand, like, there's a lot of different niches in trading. Like, scalpers are going to be the ones that need physical stop losses the least, because they're taking such quick trades. It doesn't make sense to spend the time. By the time you're going to put a stop loss, you might miss the trade. And so for me, I'm using mental stops. I'm just watching it really closely and, you know, paying attention to where it is. But most people are going to want to set a stop loss too. There goes PTIX. It looks like my decision to get out of it was the wrong decision. The trade would have worked really nicely. I bought this pullback right here, and would have made a nice little 10 cents a share there. It's all right. You know, you win some, you lose some. I'm real. I know how to fight. No offense, Drew, but what the hell are you talking about, bro? Nobody's talking about fighting or being real. What do you do? What are you talking about, dude? What are you talking about, man? Where's that meme at? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Y'all tripping. Mosey gonna get halted? Yeah, let's air fight. Yeah, we'll e-fight right here, you know. Yeah, fighting. What are we, 16? Yeah. My dad could beat up your dad. My dad's cooler than your dad, bro. You know? Like, I think that whole, like, pandering, trying to look like a bad, like some big tough guy. I think little kids and, like, young teenagers think that that's how you're supposed to act. But, like, once you get over, like, 20, 25, if you're still acting like that, you're probably just regressing. And, you know, you got to snap out of it, you know. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Yeah, we got LEDS popping up here. It's at 1050, so we're watching that. Halted on the way up. Thank you, Keon. Hey, y'all be like Keon. Hit the subscribe button, guys. I definitely appreciate it if you do. Show support for the channel here. Hit the subscribe button. Yeah, and I get it, man. Like, listen. Like, as somebody, does this count as 10 push-ups? No. No, it does not. I didn't interact. He wasn't hating. He was just telling everybody he could fight and that he was real. He was real and that he could fight. So shout out to him because he needed that validation. He's telling, hey, look, I can fight. I'm real. You know, I'm the toughest guy around, he says. Yeah, LEDS is ripping. We got MOSY pushing up. It's at 490s. It happens, Jim. It happens, bro. Don't let it get you too bad. Yeah, it's kind of like no offense, but you're an idiot. You know, it's like, oh, no offense taken. You know. Yeah, Mosey ripping up though. It's at 505. We're gonna see what happens here. It's like the guys on Xbox, bro. Like, listen, like it's like the guys on Xbox, right? Like you get these guys on Xbox, right? And like I said, in the game UFC, like on UFC 4, one of my favorite games on Xbox. Like I'm pretty good at that game. Like you play me in that game, you're about to get ragged on in that game. I'm about to just dance around and like mess around with you in the game. And it's just a fun game to play. It's a video game, of course, right? But you get those guys that spend so much time playing it that when you beat them, their pride hurts, bro. Their pride is hurting, man. And so they're sending you a bunch of random messages like, yo, you're a loser. If we fought in real life, I would win. It's like, bro, like if you're taking it personal because you lost a video game, that's an automatic L for you. That's an automatic L. Like, get out of my inbox, bro. I don't care about you. I don't know you. Like, come on now. Like, don't be so hurt. Your little pride's hurt, is what I tell them. Your little pride's hurt, guys. You lost a video game. Move on with your life, sir. You lost the video game. It's time to move on with your life. But yeah. They'll be like, I can fight. You can't fight in real life. It's like, bro. Move on. Move along here, sir. Yeah, hey. Xbox has got that MLB The Show now. I've been murking people at MLB The Show. Y'all don't want that smoke at MLB The Show. Y'all will get beat.
Hey, do you have butter on your English muffin?
On my what?
On your English muffin?
No. Yeah, wait, I thought we were eating at Mimi's.
They
You're-
were eggs.
Oh, so they're not coming over?
No.
Oh, well, good. I can eat this now.
Eggs.
Oh, thank you. Carol brought me some food. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Look at this. Oh, man. We got turkey bacon. Mmm. Mm. Yeah, they say send me your address. Like, bro, like, get out of here, dude. I always tell them the same thing. I'll say, stop being insecure, bro. Your little pride hurts because you lost a video game. You need to reevaluate your life if you're this mad because you lost. Now move along, sir. Get out of my inbox. You know what I mean? Yeah. Hey, it happens, Jim. Don't get too beat up about it. I'm good, Crispy. Thank you, brother. Hey, I'm good, man. I'm on vacation right now. I need a napkin, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Look at Mosey, man. Mosey's ripping up. I am eating eggs, turkey bacon, and English muffins. See, it's eggs, turkey bacon, over easy eggs, turkey bacon, and English muffins. Mm. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna turn into one of those YouTubers that eat a bunch of food live. Like EDP445. Man, that dude needs to. I'm surprised. Oh, man, EDP445, bro. I've been watching that fiasco, dude. It's terrible, bro. It's terrible. Did anybody see that? That stuff is crazy. I feel bad for, like, that dude. That dude's a predator, bro. They need to get that dude out of here. But to go back to what I'm saying, I'm gonna turn into one of those YouTubers that just eats on stream. Yeah, mukbang. I couldn't do it though. I see people doing it and they're chewing with their mouth open, which is like a pet peeve of mine. They're just smacking down their food. I hate it, bro. It's like, look, y'all chew y'all's food with y'all's mouth closed, man. Like, come on. Like, have your manners. Yeah, for sure. Hey, you were right. Two-way was trying to tell you guys about A and PC. He was trying to warn you. You know, thank you, Rico, my man Rico. Thank you, brother. Hey, appreciate the love. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, guys. We do this live every day for free. Every day. Yeah, me too, Juan. I hate it, dude. I hate it, bro. You know. AMC. Yeah, we're looking at AMC. It's trying, guys. Let it chill. It's chilling over 1460s. That's the big thing. It's holding at 1460s. I didn't even see this. Loving it, loving it. All right, we just got out. Not too bad. Kind of back and forth with this one today, but not too bad. We're up about 50 bucks on the day, which is small, but hey, listen. We've been very green, and I'm very happy to make that today, you know. But look at PIRS, it's ripping up too. Maybe I should have held a little bit, but it's 25 shares, you know. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. 100% Jay. I mean, I don't get it. Like, it's obnoxious. Like, look, it's one thing to eat in front of people if you're gonna do so in, like, a real way. Like, I'm eating this. I'm eating so with, like, my mouth closed. I'm not smacking around. But it's like a lot of those mukbang things, like, they're just like, I saw EDP doing it. He's just, rah, 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 rah. Like, I can't. That's gross, bro. That's gross. You know? Like, you gotta eat right. If you're gonna do it in front of people, you gotta eat right. LODE pop it up too. CTRM rip it up. It's at 41. Okay, or 41 cents. Look at CTRM. This is a big move. What's up, Crispy? I missed the rants. Hey. I don't know where the next pullback and entry is gonna be. You know me. I don't ever tell people what to do here. But I would look at like 260, maybe 267 to 260 right here. We could also look at that too. It's probably one of those 3 levels. I want to see it hold over 1450 now at least. If it can hold 1460, I want to see at least over 1450. Yeah, you look up gentleman in the dictionary, it's a picture of me eating eggs, you know? Alright. Alright, but yeah, we got LODE pushing up. I see CTRM still ripping up. I don't know what this one's going to do. I hope so, Rob. I hope they're back, brother. I hope they're back, man. We'll see. Jim, it happens, bro. So we are bouncing at like 275 for peers, which is, we drew a little bit there, but it was just this low right here. So it is holding that. We'll see what happens with the rest of it, you know. That's what we're gonna have to wait and see. We'll see what happens with the rest. Has anybody ever heard of Gotham Group? What else we got, guys? So, thank you for all the subs today. We're probably going to close it down. I don't see much else we're going to trade. We're up $50 exactly here, and we'll see what we get for the rest of the day, guys. Like I said, if you want to help support the channel, go check out Top Step. You can get funded in the futures or Forex market. I didn't do too much with Top Step today. I just traded a little bit. We made a cool little 62 bucks buying the buying the E-mini, trading the SPYs, momentum, day trading it. And so if you want to check out Top Step, they fund traders in futures and Forex. They give you a demo. If you can hit their targets and pass their tests, they fund you the same amount as the demo, ranging from 30K up to over 100K, regulated in the US, paid out millions this year and last to their profitable traders in withdrawals. So they're withdrawing millions a year, making money using them, and they're funding thousands. Last year they funded over 6K traders. If you want to check them out, I'll post this link here. You can find it in the description as well, and it's pinned to the top of the page if you want to help support me. I am biased certainly in their favor because I get a commission if you sign up through me, but if you want to check them out, I'll post the link here one more time. Same thing with Webull. If you want to open up a Webull account, you get a free stock. If you deposit 100 bucks, you get another free stock. There's zero commission, stock and options trades, free paper trading on Webull as well, and so you get free stocks, free paper trading, zero commission. I think they even have the deal where you can spin the wheel. There's a lot of different there's a lot of different stuff going on with Webull right now where you could try to spin the wheel, get some free stocks too. And so check the Webull out. I'll post this link here as well. Go check out Benzinga. Honestly, Benzinga's super helpful in helping me identify a lot of these moves in the market. They're really helpful in how I'm ending green every day. I'm using them pretty consistently throughout the day and finding a lot of these big movers that have good volume and all these different conditions that I'm looking for. Benzinga, very thorough. They have a news section which shows you as soon as the news comes out, and you can watch the stocks rip up from that news section. Just really versatile as well. Here's the Benzinga link too. With that said, guys, we're probably going to go ahead and get out of here. Again, if you want to help support me, you can also buy these VWAP Fade mugs that we have. They're $20 including shipping, which is a pretty good deal because it costs $10 alone just to ship these things. If you want one, you can check out our PayPal, the PayPal me link in the description. Just leave your address, send the money and leave your address in there, and you'll get one of these mugs, again, for $20, all included, shipped to your address as long as you're in the US. If you're outside of the US, you can't do it, unfortunately. If you're in Canada, I guess we could do it for 30 bucks because it's much more expensive to ship to Canada. But aside from that, guys, check it out. Check out the link. Thank you for all the subs today. We're going to go ahead and do our push-ups, and then we're finished for the day, guys. So, yeah, I'm doing my push-ups. Just close the door. I'll be done. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do this. We got 40. How many push-ups we got today? We got 40. We got 40. Okay, 40's fine. We got 40 push-ups. That's fine. All right. We're going to try to get this in just one go. All right, we're going to try to get this in one go. Y'all can see that, right? No? All right, we're going to try to get this in just one go for push-ups, okay? So we got to do 40 today. We're going to try to do them all at once. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. All right, that's 40. And we are done for the day on push-ups. All right. Hey, thanks, guys. Hey, listen, we got a lot of subs today, a lot of support. Appreciate the love, guys. Looks like the volume's starting to come back in the market. At least I'm hoping it is. And so if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. We do this live every weekday morning for free. Show support to the channel, guys. We'll be back a little bit later. I appreciate all the love and support we've gotten here today. Whew, I'm getting a little bit better, but I'm still not 100%. We're still not back where we were before I got sick, but we're getting a little bit better. So, hey, hit the subscribe button, guys. Good luck. Love you all. Good luck in the markets. Oh, this is our final P&L for the day. Small, but green. And like I said, yesterday we made like 120. And so, you know, we made 50 bucks today. It evens out to about, we're making decent money. Kind of scaling up in size. So, hey, we'll take it. Good luck, guys. We'll see you guys next time. Later, team.